We are on live. Welcome to Fatman Fishing's live stream. This is the place where we come in, just have a good time, talk about fishing, anything that's on your mind. Let's have a good time and just talk. Boom, Grant's first. That was quick.
Hi, Grant.
It was like you were just sitting there waiting, like a stalker. Who's speaking in the window? Grant.
Cornball.
So how's Grant's work going tonight? We have NBA, King Taco, who does not have tacos. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. I love how you do that, NBA. Na, 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 Fatman. I do have a skit in mind for Fatman like that. I thought instead of Batman and Robin, we can do Fatman and Bobber. Okay. Good to hear, King. What's new in King Taco's life? What we got? What you guys want to talk about? You know, we like come in here and have a good time and talk. Yeah, instead of the Bat Cave, be the Fat Cave, NBA. Definitely some new stuff. I always put in people and try for new ideas. Hey, Janet. I always try to come up with new ideas. The best way for your channel, I look to me, is I go to the viewers or the people and ask them, hey, what would you like to see on the channel? And see how it goes. What's up, Ken's Vlog? The birds and the bees, man. If you don't know about the birds and the bees, you're late in the picture. I can't help you at this point in life. I must have missed a picture, Janet's. Oh, she put a picture of her thing. Oh, little get together. Got the number one couple in the world, huh? So, what do you guys think about all this weather? I have no idea what you're talking about. Loving this weather. I don't know about you guys. We had snow on Tuesday. Or no, it was Wednesday, wasn't it? Yeah, we had a whole bunch of snow come on Wednesday. Like some places are getting 3 to 5, other ones get 8 to 10, 8 to 12. And then Wednesday it all melted. Nice out, great fishing weather, except for the creeks were all dirty from all the stuff. And then Thursday, good fishing weather. Like Pennsylvania is crazy with the weather. We got PMDB Entertainment in the house. What's up? Precision Angling. How's it going? Precision Angling is definitely, a lot of you guys are. Precision Angling is always on it. When I come to a live stream, he always tells me hi. Let me move this table back so I stop hitting and shaking. Chromecast, how are you? We're just having a old getting together and have a little chat. Talk about anything and everything pretty much. Try to keep it a little PG, but we are all adults. Miss Fatman came in and keep an eye on Mr. Fatman. Make sure he ain't doing anything he ain't supposed to be doing.
I'm sitting right here.
Still doing anything? Pay attention. You guys been going fishing at all? Anybody catch some good fish? I do apologize. Let me apologize to all you guys. I try to watch your videos. A lot of your videos I don't comment on because I don't have a lot of time with work. So what I do is I get on, I watch your videos, hit the like button, listen to them. When they're done, I just get off to hit another one to get enough time. It's not that I don't want to comment on you guys' videos. I do try to, but it's hard. It's hard. Gotta show love to everybody. I do want to point out, I was talking to another person about this. I think a lot of issue why we lose subscribers. Brown Town Fishing, how you doing? Thank you for coming in and showing me some love. Fatman likes love. Trizzy Wizzy, what you doing, buddy? I see you've been doing a lot more lives lately. But I think a lot of the reason why we lose a lot of subs isn't always because they don't show love on the comments and the like button. I think a lot of times because when we go into people's channels, we're hitting the subscribe button first, then watching a video and commenting. Well, I don't know about you, but that shows me right away sounds like subs for sub at that point. So I think we need to go in and watch a video and then hit the subscribe button after you watch a little bit of the video. So like watch it, leave a comment, hit the like button, and then hit the subscribe button on your way out. Maybe we should also start trying that to see if that don't change things a little bit. Well, that's good, Trizzy Wick. I'm just going to call you Trizzy. Dang, can I be somebody's hero? There goes my hero. Exactly, Ken's vlog. I mean, there's got to be a reason why we're losing all. I was on Passion for Hunting. People were leaving comments on my stuff, and I got them back, and I still lost every one of them.
Go sit down, big boy.
That's what I'm saying, NBA. I'm at almost 800 now, but actually I haven't been on it really today to even notice. I went live, didn't even look to see what I have. But for 700, I passed 700, the same thing. Oh, like, I don't know, 50 times, but I passed it like 20 times, and I just kept losing them. And I think that's the reason why. That's why I really don't get on a lot of the. I mean, I like Farm Out Fanatic, I like BNO Outdoors, I like Pusa Studios, but I don't really get on their stuff. And even on Coles, I don't really do the whole like talk and get on, but I don't try to do all pushing for subs. Flow Rider in the house, look at that. We got Kevy Rev, Fishing Outdoors, what's up? Joy Stewart, as always, showing me some love. How's Flow Rider doing, big dog? But like I was saying, I think that one of the things is we're hitting the subscribe button before we're watching the videos. How many of you guys have multiple social medias like Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook? I mean, there's a lot of issues right now with the Facebook idea, but my Facebook, what I did is I went on like a business. I set it up like a business thing Facebook has, and said it was Fatman Fishing. So all the personal information is on mine, but you can't get to it from there. It's Fatman Fishing known. It's considered a business thing. To be honest, I didn't set it up. Tabby did, so I don't really know all the ins and outs on that, but exactly, Ken. That's what I've been doing, trying to let it go. All right, Flo, I might stop in though later. I got one heck of an idea for our next costume thing. What's your idea? What do you think, Precision Angling, on keeping the Facebook? Do you have your personal information on there? Obviously, South Rooted, how are you doing? How do you guys feel about the whole swatted thing? I mean, obviously it's crazy, but they're getting the information from somewhere. Exactly, NBA. I mean, it seems, and a lot of them people are, to be honest, it's great when you first start. You're like, sweet, let's get all these subs. I'm going to get these people. They get me back, blah, blah, blah. Then you try to show love to the 1,000 other channels that you have, which is hard, but they're not always showing the love back. So I'm at the point now. Hello, Sandra Burton. If you're not leaving comments or being constantly showing me love, I'm not going to do it to you. You know what I mean? I'll show you love, and if you do good content, I'll even watch you, even if you're not showing me love. But I'm not doing it to 1,000 channels. I can't do it. We got Nick Plutus, Dangerous Criminals. Dangerous Criminals been doing. Dangerous Criminals been doing some lives lately. I've been seeing. Sunny Stormy. Hello, how are you? How we all doing tonight? What y'all want to talk about? We're just talking a little bit about YouTube, but that's obviously everybody's topic. We're talking about subs and stuff. I mean, I know y'all ain't happy about these new roles, but I have my own feelings about that. We don't want to get all about that. I'm sure you guys don't want to talk about all YouTube. What's the 5-step, Nick? You probably don't want to type all that. Yeah, but Dangerous Criminals, I remember way back when you were like, you weren't even think you were going to reach 1K, so you already reached one milestone. You'll get another one. You guys know I don't do a whole bunch of lives. I just try to do random ones just so you guys can see me, interact with you, because I don't get much time with life in general. I mean, I got kids, work, and this fishing stuff. See, another thing I found with the live stream. Come on, monkey. Precision angling, my watch time's been pretty good. I think it's the live streams what kills you. If a lot of people ain't watching the couple hours and everything. Oh, nice. Mexican restaurant. They probably half people probably don't understand what I'm saying. I'm probably you can try in a restaurant you can hear me. Well, I'm glad you both are watching me. How's the food? You know, I like some tacos. They don't like me afterwards, but I like to keep eating them. But precision angling, I think a lot of the issues with downtime is you guys is time. It's a lot of live streams. If you're doing a lot of live streams, it's hard to keep. It's like a TV show. If I watch the same TV show over and over again, like if you know when you were kids and you watched a series of TV show every week, you're like, it's coming, Thursday's coming. My show's gonna be on at 8 p.m. You know, so my home, what's going on, Lacey? You know, and it's coming, and then you're ready for it. But if it was on all the time and you got the whole season, you keep watching the season over and over again, it seems like the same thing. Well, then it gets a little boring, and people start losing interest. So I think it's hard for if you keep doing a lot of the live streams, it seems like you're getting more subs, but you're also losing the watch time. So your suggestion videos for YouTube is not going to go up. Well, that's what I mean, Nick. I agree with you. The 5 steps, hit the bottom, ring a bell. But I think the issue, a lot of us is, I think a lot of the issues is we're hitting that subscribe button first. I think we definitely need to watch a video or it's not going to still stick, even if they do leave the comments and stuff. Well, Ken's vlog, that whole strike stuff, I seen all the videos. I have worked into it. I think there's a lot of misconception. The whole strike thing is 2 different things. Copyright strike is different from the strike system, the new strike system. The new strike system is for community strikes only, meaning the rules they have set for the violence, the nudity and stuff, and if people turn you in and they find merit in what they're turning in, that's
nothing better than my deep fat.
nothing. Well, if they find merit to what they're saying, then that's when you get the warning. First strike is 1 week, no post. Third strike is 2 weeks. Fourth strike is you're done. Terminate your channel. But a lot of people think the rules have changed. That's just what they changed. They changed the strike penalties. The reason why people think the rules have changed is they clarified some of the rules, so they changed the wording. All rules are the exact same they have been since you started. This whole thing about the guns and everything else, I get that, but that rule was there. They just changed the wording because they said people wanted more clarification and not transparent. They wanted to be clear rules. So they just changed the letterings and the words. It's still the same rules. They have not changed the rules. They just changed the community guidelines, penalty strikes. That's my understanding. I'm not saying 100% that's what it is. This is what I'm gathering. I went on, I don't know if you guys know, but YouTube has their own YouTube channel to explain things. And they tell you where you can appeal and everything else in their description stuff. So there's a lot of information just from them themselves. Even on how you want to catch money on ads and stuff, how they work on it. They have that all on their own YouTube channel. Let's see if I missed anything good. See, that's the rules in effect.
Now I got it.
Gravy Outdoors, how are you doing? Son, what are you doing? He's over with this fake sweeper showing me sweeping the floor. That's not. Yak Stream Fishing, what's up? What?
Your daughter's out.
Oh, okay. Let me go up here. I'm not the greatest with technology, so bear with me here. I think I got pretty much still everybody. Oh, man, Nick, we make deep-fried tacos. That's what Tabby was saying earlier. Was deep-fried tacos she makes is banging, but they take forever. You make them with the same thing you make egg rolls with. Oh, man. Maybe that's what I'll have to have her do on her channel. Show you guys how to make them things. What do you mean no letter from Nevada, Dangerous Criminals? I must not know about what you're talking about. See, Kevron says, where's he at? I gotta go up here. There we go. You go back up here, man. What's your thoughts on making an instructional video on smoked trout? Me making it? Is that what you're asking, Kevron? Kevy? I haven't made the smoked trout, and the person who makes it, I'm sure he would do an instruction video on how to do it, but not his spices and stuff. Unless you're asking if you do. I would love to know how people make it.
Get off my foot.
Nick made corn dogs. You are a corn dog, Nick. I haven't got to see the your stress wood video. They see. I think you posted a picture. Hey, slow down. Nick says, "Hey, Miss Fatman." Unless you said something back, I don't know.
No, I went back to check on our.
If you guys haven't yet, please hit the thumbs up. I stink at telling people that. I don't think so, Dangerous Criminal. I don't think that what YouTube has got going on is going to ruin YouTube. I think people are taking it out of context. That's my own feelings. I know there's a lot of people saying it, but at the same time, you got to remember, if one person on YouTube's a big community. If one person that is big in the YouTube community, like PewDiePie or something, says something about YouTube, it spreads like wildfire, and it becomes a big rumor. Until I see proof, I don't believe it. I mean, I'm going to keep posting my videos. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. You get a warning on the guidelines. So if you're doing something, for instance, the gun thing that everybody's talking about, do it on your video. Do like you're supposed to do. You'll get a warning. Okay? If you get the warning, then you know what's wrong. You can communicate with them. You know what I mean? Just you get that warning. You get to communicate. You get a chance to test it out and see, is this what's going on?
What? What about cookies?
All right, Nick. That's what. Oh man, I'm gonna have to. I don't want tacos. I had pizza and wings. I had spaghetti and wings tonight, and pizza, all for dinner. I'm fat. I like variety. I still got it. And I'll probably before this video's open, I'll probably break open the spaghetti.
No.
Okay, how are you doing?
Okay, you want water?
That's right, Nick. You visit PA, we got you on deep fried tacos.
Apple juice. Everyone counts deep fried tacos different than what we do, so you got to be specific.
He knows. He makes his own. Everybody tries something. They know it's different everywhere you go. What do you mean, PMDB? I don't know what you mean by the censorship is out of control.
No. Honey, I don't know what you're saying.
What you guys think about
Thank you.
sports seasons? Who's a sports fan in here?
Oh, you want upbeat?
We don't want to keep talking about YouTube. We'll do it, but let's talk about other things too. Let's talk about life, period. Switch it up a little bit. We all got channels. We're all trying to improve. We're all trying to be better. We're all going crazy because this is our hobbies. It gets you nuts. Oh, I agree, Dangerous Criminal, but also remember, death of a channel is up to the channel's decisions. Everything we do in life is our decisions. If we choose not to follow the rules, I mean, YouTube's a platform, and unfortunately, if they change the rules, we got to live with it, just like a job. You know, if we get a job and we get promoted to a position or demoted, that's our decision to follow the rules or not. If we get fired, we get fired. And that's the same thing with YouTube. If you're going to look at it as make a payment or something, then it's up to YouTube. You know what I mean? We get fired. There's other alternatives, there's other channels, there's other platforms to go on, social media and everything. So we just kind of have to play by the rules. You, Janet, now, come on now. UK, I get why. I'm just picking on you. Let's go, Amazon. Patriots. Well, I'm not a Patriots fan, Precision Angler, but I get why you're a Patriots fan. I don't hate on people that are Patriots fans. I do pick on you because I am a Cowboys fan. That Steelers stuff is not mine. Behind me. The Bears. Joy Stewart. Yeah, and Tabby's Eagles. Who's your favorite NASCAR driver, Joy? Or do you like them all? Well, yeah, they kind of. I get what you're saying, PMD. PMDB. Go Cats. Well, Nick, it's life. I feel you. I wish that I gotta stay late. I work odd hours. When I say odd hours, I mean sometimes I work 20 hours a night, and then other time I only work 10. I mean, it's crazy. Oh, okay, Nick. He was born in Massachusetts. Later, Precision. Thanks for stopping in, bud. Good luck on your ice fishing. I might be going fishing tomorrow as well, but I don't think I'll be ice fishing. What's up, Bucktails? Bowman. All right. See, I'm not really familiar with NASCAR much anymore. I was old school Jeff Gordon fan. I know y'all thinking, yeah, not because he was a flamer. Well, he wasn't a flamer. His car was a flamer. 88. Is that now? I mean, the old 88 I know was Del Jarrett, I believe. Was it Del Jarrett? It's a UPS car. I can't remember if it was Del Jarrett. I'm pretty sure it's Del Jarrett. Oh, I was sitting there reading your comment, Miss Fatman's comment. I was like, oh, Nick knows what a deep fried taco is, but never mind.
That's me telling you.
I see that. Yes, Jan, number 24. That's what I'm talking about. Jeff Gordon. Well, ain't now. I don't know who's 24 now. Time to stand. How are you doing? No, I've never heard of hookup bait. Is that for like catfishing and stuff?
Dad.
I like Kevin Harvick. I'm not hating on Kevin Harvick. Actually, I don't hate on any NASCAR driver.
No. I'm yours.
Oh man, Bucktails. You got me a little every day. You said about coming on. I just seen an airplane, airports, and crash all in one quick read of it. Had to reread it. Well, if you crash in a bit, I mean, hopefully you're still in here. If you're leaving, then see ya. But hopefully you're staying on, bug. NBA's like, NBA ain't that bad. Yeah, all right, bud. Excuse me a minute. PG, blow my nose. Yummy. All right, Kens. You're going to put him to the limit. I'll have to look up Time to Stand. Oh, okay, Bucktails. Well, thanks for coming, bud. I mean, I don't blame you. It sounds like you had a long day. Well, Lacey, I'm going fishing tomorrow at some point, and then the women are getting their nails done. They want to get their beauty on, and then I don't know what we're doing Sunday. Sunday is day off from computer. You guys won't see me probably Sunday unless it's Sunday night and Miss Fatman wants to go live on her channel. Otherwise than that, you won't see me.
Now let's make something straight. We ain't getting our beauty on. It was a bet, and I've been winning. You didn't think that I could be semi-girly.
Oh, yeah. She's a tomboy, so I didn't think she would. So as long as she's willing to get it, as long as she's willing to get her nails done and be girly, I'm going to pay for it. Lacey, Joy, you guys ever get your nails done or anything like that, beauty? Well, time to stand up. Anytime you guys get on my thing, if you see I'm fishing, you know I use Trout Magnet a lot. I use Repel a lot. I use a lot of the same bait. But I also do refuse. I did Joe's Fly. I do throw Joe's Fly once in a while and stuff. I got a couple suggestions. Super Duper, I never tried it. I'm going to do that this year. Something else, I can't remember what it was. But leave a suggestion in the comments for me to try something. I'll try it. I mean, I'm not opposed to trying stuff to see if they work. What's up, BSF? I'm here to help you. It's the same thing like anybody who doesn't fish. If you guys are on my channel and you want to see something like, hey, I always thought about this. Why is this? Ask me. I'll either answer it or I'll do a video showing you it. I mean, I'm willing to help anybody. Fishing's a great sport, and I think everybody can enjoy it. Anybody can fish. It just takes more practice to learn how to get the bigger fish. But if you enjoy fishing, period, anybody can fish. Oh, yeah, Lacey? I'll see if I get a kayak this year, but I think I got some other things I'm going to try to do. I got too much things I want to get. I just don't want to push on 1 year. So this year, I think I'm just going to get some catfishing rods. And maybe if a boat happens, a good deal happens, I'll get a boat. Otherwise than that, it's going to wait.
Stop.
I just told Tabby today that if if they want to do a man petty and do my feet and stuff, I don't really like people touching my feet, but at the same time, they need dead skin off them and stuff. I mean, I'm a heavy dude walking on them all day, so it's got some stuff bad going on down there. A lot of calluses. So NBA, who's you like Conor McGregor? You know I'm going to ask that. I'm Irish, so I root for the guy. I know some people have crazy mixed feelings about him. South Texas Prepper, what is up? Well, timestamp, I'll definitely check it out. I should actually write it down here in a minute.
My notebook should be on the table or beside you.
Yep, right here. Look at that. Do we have a pen over here, babe?
Should be
Yep, right on it. All right. Do me a favor, time to stand. Instead of me having to go back and look, can you rewrite, retext, and type whatever you want message on there, what you wanted me to try? Bucktails, what do you like? I mean, she says sit in. She's what she prefers. What do you like? I think if you sit in, I feel like I don't got enough room. But at the same time, I think that if I sit on top, I'm afraid of falling in the water. But I've never been in a kayak, so I couldn't tell you.
You're flubber. Dude, stop feeding the puppy.
All right, NBA's got skipjack.
Stop feeding the puppy. You feel better, huh?
That's what I'm talking about.
You feel better?
I think Conor lost to Khabib because he says he practiced, and he was preparing for it, but I don't think he really did. I think he was so stuck on that proper 12 and all the other stuff he's got going on. He just didn't have time for it.
Mommy needs a ringtone.
I float two fish. I haven't float two fish either, but I do want to do some of that. I love tubing. Tubing's nice. Yeah, I mean, I can afford to a point, but I just don't want to invest the money unless I'm really going to get into it. You know, like getting a kayak sounds like a great idea, but if I ain't tested them out yet or done it, I just don't feel like it's the way to go. Exactly, Joy. John Boat was what's for me too. All right, Nick. Well, I told you when you get them baits out, you just let me know. I'm sure I've seen you already getting haters and warriors and everything else, like anything else in this fishing community or YouTube community. People get a lot of worries, but it's just part of the game.
I love you.
All right. Well, serving film, you're just getting one for you, right? One that fits you. You're not trying to do like a big one from Molly World and stuff. It's like 2 seats on it, dude, are you? Because you said you're in the sit-in, so. Well, the only problem time stand is I never fished on a tube. I've always just, tubed and drank. I was a kid. That's what we did. There you go, sir, from home.
That's the ringtone. Mommy's got a new phone number, so
you gotta keep them. You gotta watch that music in the background.
Figure it out. I got it down low.
Just saying. All right, NBA. I'll look out for that if you're gonna do that. I'd be curious to see that.
You want that one? That's a funny one.
All right, Bucktails. I mean, people don't realize how big. I'll tell y'all, I'm 260. I only get 5'5", 5'6". Yeah, I'm fatter than most people think, but I also got a lot of muscle mass to the point. Yeah, I'm no Brock Lesnar, but.
Okay.
What's up, Vibasser? Braden's Sports and Outdoors. How are you? Vibasser's in the house. If you guys haven't hit already, please hit the like button. My moderators are slipping on suggesting that.
Yeah, fight me.
Just saying.
My ringtone's on my phone's more important. Just throwing that out there.
I didn't realize you guys have so many videos about kayaks. It's that time of year. Maybe put that as your suggested videos for newcomers and stuff.
Oops, I made the wrong button.
I'll look that up. Let me write that down. I need to move this page. Another one. Rush. There we go. Common Sense is a Cumberland float. Let me look that up.
I'm gonna get them, huh?
Write down NBA and time to stand. No, Bucktails little kayak videos. See what I'm saying? You already guys give me good information to check out. Okay, I'll definitely NBA check that out and stuff. Same to you, Bucktails. Nick ain't doing his job. He ain't the one. He ain't. Oh, there he hit the like button. Look at that. You guys, what do you guys suggest? Okay, like I said, I'm comedy and fishing, so I'm always up for some comedy stuff. What are some fishing stuff you guys like to see? Like, is there some things that you guys don't know about you like to see, or is there stuff you're curious? Like my instance is, you guys seen? I don't know if you guys haven't seen yet. If you haven't, go to Grant's channel. He got his first 2019 fish. I ain't gonna tell you what it is or the weight because that's up. You can go see it in the video. Somebody wants to put in a link in there, it'd be great. Grant or Nick or somebody. He caught his first fish on a trout magnet. Well, he don't got a lot of trout up that way or over that way. We do up here, but to see the bait uses different things and works. He caught it. So I'll be curious what you guys like to see how works on your guys' stuff down there. I'm always trying new things. You're always looking for the new, greater, and better invented things when it comes to anything.
But cheap.
So, huh?
But cheap all at the same time.
Oh, and butt cheap. Yeah, I thought you said butt cheeks. I was like, huh?
Thank you. Okay. That's yours.
All right, Bucktails. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate you staying a little longer. Have a good night, bud. I don't really fish lakes. I do fish ponds, Nick, but I am fishing lakes. This year I'm gonna get into. I always try and, like I said, I'm always improving my channel. So lakes is definitely one. I do have a lake, and I don't. I want to fish a lake in a boat, not on the shore. So I do ponds on the shore. I'm get some big bass and stuff and some big trout. I have a pond that has big trout that they stock, and this year we're gonna get some nice ones out of there. Hopefully, but mainly streams is what I do, but I do it all. I guess more or less.
Today, look at us a second.
All right, BSF. We'll give you a moderator. Not too many get them. We'll see how you do.
All right. Ready? Look at that.
There you go. Grant put the link for the video to see his trout magnet. Now you see mine. I got trout magnet challenge caught those small ones.
Daddy.
We are family. All together now.
Daddy.
What's up, Turtle Creativity? What, Bobby?
Is Daddy cuckoo? Hey, is Daddy cuckoo?
Yeah, I'm not cuckoo. You're not cuckoo. That's a new word he just learned. That's why we're laughing.
Sounds like Coco, not
NBA. I would love to see. I would love to noodle fish, but I don't know if anybody around here does it to show me how to do it, or where I could even go.
You're not cuckoo? I think you are cuckoo.
Well, Lacey, you got fish night. You know what you do? You lay in the bed, and then you watch fishing videos like Fatman fishing, and just that's how I call it fishing. Yeah, I would have to hide the camera for sure. You know what I could do is there's a lot of places with Amish, and I could just wait till they show up, and then once they show up, I'll just get them at a distance. Every time they catch a fish, I gotta count that fish. Yeah, they're really secretive. Amish are really secretive what they do. Petria, what's up, buddy? I hope you guys read Joy's comment. She's pretty much saying she's not being the no DD, so they got to camp once it gets going. I'm doing good, Turtle. We're just having a good conversation about different things like see me fishing, or YouTube or whatever you want to talk about for the most part. Eric Garcia, how are you? You guys, that's a new channel. I don't think I've ever seen you on here. Eric, how'd you find me? Caden, welcome, welcome. Yeah, NBA, that's, I don't know if you guys have ever seen PGH at Bottom Feeders. He's actually going down. He left tonight to go down to that catfish conference in Kentucky with a whole bunch of them. I guess it's a big thing. And I'm going to get with him this year and do some catfishing. It's the only one I found with catfishing my way. So definitely going to do that. I'm looking forward. Hopefully I can get on some big blues or, anything. Channel. I don't care what I get on. All right, Nick. Thanks, buddy, for stopping in. I'll see you probably later on, I'm sure. Yes, if you haven't hit the like button yet, please hit it. Oh, okay, Eric. Probably. I mean, it's a chance. I mean, I stop in every once in a while BNO, but I don't really do a whole lot of talking or a lot of on there. I just try to show everybody a little bit of support and love. What do you mean? Oh, you're going to do camping and fishing? I've thought about camping. I've thought, what do you think of this idea? Putting a tent right by the stream and fishing out of the tent and bringing it in. And then the back door of it, if you have double door, there would be a grill and stuff out there. You can grill a fish. It's like you're in the tent the whole time, almost. I mean, I'm always looking for new ideas. I think that we need to, as YouTube creators, have to continuously change. No, I don't want to say change. You want to continue to add to your channel. Something to make it not the same thing every time, to make it not boring. It's just, you got to expand. I don't think a lot of people do. Hello, Adventures in Bass Fishing. How are you? I think a lot of people.
Come on, dude.
A lot of people get stuck in what they're doing, or they try to do too much at one time. This whole Google Hangout and what's the other one, OBS or whatever, the green screen and all that. Eventually, I'll get there, but until I can figure out Google Hangouts completely, I don't want to continue on. I want to make sure I figure out exactly what I'm doing first, so it's easier as I go. It may take longer, but
no, it's not yours.
Oh, I'll get out the tent, NBA. I don't know if you see my videos. I'm in the water. I'm just saying that's an idea of a video. Like people do survivals and stuff.
What the fuck?
What?
Nothing.
All right. I haven't really did spinnerbait much of Ambassador. This year I'm going to work a little more on that. I agree, Joy. Yeah. Content matters. Well, he just lost all of her kisses.
Yeah, well, I keep freaking posting shit by accident.
Yeah. You got Jag. Oh, I didn't know Jag was even on live right now. All right, Colorado Fisher. Well, I'm glad you come in here. He's awake. He's doing better. He's feeling better.
Get your ass down there and pick him up.
Well, you need to put Jag on the 32 and put me on the 65. I'm sexier. He ain't even got any facial hair. Come on now.
All those put in this bag right now before I whoop your ass.
What do you mean by NBA? Like when people are on, like right now, I'm on Google Hangouts. Like I could bring you up necessarily if you had Google Hangouts. Is that what you're talking about? You say don't tell you I love you, or I do? I always say love because I don't like to say support and stuff. I'm always talking about love because love can be manly. It doesn't have to be all crazy and weird. Mama Cookie, what are you doing, Mama Cookie? All right, if you guys don't know, Turtle Creativity is going live tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. Van Ambassador, that's what I've thought about doing. Muffin, how's Muffin? Oh, it's cool, Colorado. It's cool. I have thick skin. There's not too much people can tell me to make me mad or anything. What's up, Bouncer Slabs in the house? I figured Mama Cookie was there. You weren't far behind. Colorado, I see you get a little
God damn it, I
little roughness. Some people really give you a hard time. I don't know why. Good one, Mama.
Alright, fuck it. I'll just keep it at that.
All right. Strung Out, what is up? Can anybody tell me how many likes I have? I haven't even been pushing on it because, to be honest, I enjoy you guys' company. I enjoy you guys coming to have a good time. Yeah, Strung Out. I didn't realize when I decided to go live before I started doing some texting and stuff. There was only I seen Farm Out Fanatic was live and Walker Family and somebody else was live, and I was like, I'll go live. Huh. Do you ever do a video on that, Ambassador? 15. Well, that's start. Oh, Sir Home says 19 thumbs up. Must got a few more since I said something. I bet you do feel crappy bounce after that. Well, don't get used to it because it's gonna be off tomorrow. Won't be no stash tomorrow. That's my porn stash. I just gotta one last time before winter is over. I'm ready that like button. 200 likes. So what's up, Turtle Creativity? How's the what's your next craft project?
There we go. That's a better one.
Oh, Bounce Slab. My teeth are so messed up. Like backs are all got holes in them and stuff. It's horrible. Oh man. What do you guys think about adding more than one type of stuff? Like I'm fishing and comedy, but really it's I mash them together in a sense. Tried to. That's why when I do comedy, it's all about Fatman fishing.
Hey, tell everyone that I said hi that commented to me because I'm really far behind.
Miss Fatman says hi to everybody. If you guys said hi to her, she didn't miss it, but she's been trying to do a lot of things and she hasn't been able to message as much. Darren Norlight, my #1 Canadian. What's up, Canuck? But what do you guys think about adding more than one thing? Like if I would do crafts and fishing and comedy mixed with both of them, does that seem like too much for a channel? Or do you think would it be better to do fishing because that's the niche I'm shooting for, and then do crafts as a different channel?
Bouncer went along with my newest one.
I seen that. Janet says, "Hey girl, hey." I had to do it. Sorry. That was a little too good. I agree. Well, let's just act like we didn't even see that. We didn't act like we seen that. What's new for you guys' channel? Well, thanks, Darren. I do have a great new comedy skit that was suggested to me just this week, and I've been working with the guy who helps me out, and let me tell you, it's going to be good, but I got to order stuff. I got to do things. It's going to take some time with money, so it's going to take a little bit. What do you mean by mix it up, Strung Out? Give me an example. All right, Ambassador. Thanks for the tips on marinating lures and stuff. I definitely will think about it. Maybe I would definitely try it, I should say. I'll definitely try it. I even wrote it down, so appreciate it. Thanks, Petro. I need to get new comedy out.
These emojis, like people confuse me with this.
Well, emojis stand out more than words. That's why they do that.
It was the dude with the
Petro. Petro's.
Hello.
She says hello.
And then Joy said hello to me too. So hello.
Yeah, that's what your old lady said, Bouncer. We'll get together. Dirt Obsession. What is up? We have one or two of you. You both on here, just the one. Hey, you guys talk to Fatman a minute. I gotta go and take the Cheerios. Here, baby. They can see you. Talk a little louder so they can hear you.
Why?
So they can hear you.
Oh, really? You just like totally Jewed me. Yeah, well, I was trying to play my game. Oh man, fishing out. Strung out outdoors. I've been telling Fatman that for a while. He argues with me about it. Too far, bouncer slab. I don't know what else to say. How about pick up your mess? Get all that stuff put in the trash, because the puppy can't have it. Yeah, throw it in the trash. Yep, trash.
Mom. Mommy. Mommy. Mommy.
Tell us a joke. I ain't got a joke.
No, Dumpy. No. Dumpy. Dumpy.
Listen, I cannot tell anyone a joke. I am at home all day long with children. If you don't believe me, I got my son's blanket on me right now. The best I got is stupid, corny kids jokes. I got nothing.
Abby, Mom, Abby, Mommy, Abby, Mommy, Mommy, Abby,
Son of a monkey, though. Here you go. Let's see what Daddy's people are saying.
You. Mom. You don't. Oh, yeah.
Really? The poor puppy's gonna end up with diabetes. Stop feeding your puppy. Go away. Go play with your puppy.
Mama.
You kidding me?
I've been trying to get him to pick it up. Ask your audience. They've heard me. They're trying to get me to tell a joke, and that's just not gonna fly, because that's just not me right now. Baby. You really went in the freaking camera and rolled out again.
On your wings?
Yeah. Ooh, see now that's a corny joke, but I can't answer that joke.
What's the joke?
Bouncer said, "How many fishermen does it take to change a light bulb?" That's not fair because you're an electrician.
None, because you'll be fishing.
None, because you'd be fishing. Okay, there you
You pay an electrician to
go. This one cask, one fish said, "What kind of music should you listen to while you're fishing?" Well, we listen to rap, metal, dubstep, all kinds of different crap.
Let the
So
bodies hit the floor.
one, nothing wrong with me. Two, nothing wrong with me.
There you got it. All right, baby.
Ouch. Mama Cookie said peekaboo.
There you go. There's your wingies.
Thank you.
Everybody's probably like, "Where's Fatman? He wants to start live damn thing."
I'm so confused.
Do you have any more waters out
Gary
there?
Northern Life said, "Gotta run, guys. Have a great night."
Oh, that's them Canucks. Always on the move. All right. All right. On back here. Beep,
Dirt,
beep, beep,
whatever
beep,
said we
beep,
heard her telling
beep,
truth.
beep, beep. Oh, she rat on me. All you gotta do is ask her. She don't care. I asked him to guess my weight. I was thinking about lying to him. She went around and told him exactly my weight. Go there. All right, Fishing PA, how are you doing? Fishing PA? Definitely. If you want to hit Glendale, right now I called him. There's 6 inches of ice still on there. I called him this week.
Okay.
Like I said in your thing,
I can't
email
give you one
me
if you don't get out
or
of my
message
way.
me on
So you have to get
Instagram.
down so I can
We'll
get
definitely set up. I'm always doing a lot of collabs this year. So if anybody wants to come to PA and do it stuff, I'm collabing it. I don't know what musky mask is. There, Fishing PA. I haven't never fished Glendale. That is something new to me. Somebody is taking me there, and we're gonna fish together. And he's gonna show me the ropes. I got spaghetti. So you guys want to know what I'm eating? Boom! Spaghetti. We went out to eat, and this is what I have left. Big old plate.
And I got this ginormous thing of like little, almost 2 dozen wings.
And she's got about 2 dozen barbecue wings. Bounce just laughed. He said 1 to hold the light bulb and 2 to spin the ladder.
That's what I was already laughing about. Dude,
What's up, Tightline Nation?
Out of the trash. Get your bowl.
All right, Fishing PA. Like I said, even if we can put collabs together. I got other channels on some Glendale stuff you want to set up, or even other places. I'm doing a lot of collabs this year, so that's my main thing this year.
Family time is not on the side. Let's make that clear.
Man sees an ad for a tiny house. He gets there and says, "That's a dog house." Lady says, "No, sir. We never had a dog. And my ex-husband lived there for 2 years. It's a good place to put him." Muscadines. Oh, you caught a... I haven't caught yet a walleye this year. Huh. Never heard of it. I never muskie fished yet. Never caught a muskie fishing PA. Something I want to do.
This is not easy.
That's because you put the lid on the way you did. All right, thanks, NBA. Is Strung Out still on here?
There you go.
You still on here, Strung Out? WV Hooks and Horns, how are you? Yes, first time live stream. How are you? I think I found you this week, didn't I? Or are you from another channel?
Oh, lid.
Yeah, I've seen that muskie on. It's like you don't always get a muskie, but when you do, it's like it's worth the wait and the time. No, WV, I am not a Steelers fan. I'm a Dallas Cowboys fan, but we're at Tabby's mom's house, and they're a Steelers fan, and she's a Philadelphia Eagles fan. So it's a crazy time, but a fun time.
No, get it right. Dad's Steelers, Mom is Buffalo Bills. I'm Eagles, you're
There you go.
Cowgirls.
Her mom's the Buffalo Bills. Dad onto it. Petrel, yes, I like pike. You know, I've never really fished for them either, obviously, so I never fished for muskie. So if I have caught a couple pikes, they fight definitely. All right, Grant. Yeah, mood bag. I'm always eating. I don't call it mood bag.
You know what's gonna happen now? Poor Janet's gonna have to cook Grant something because you're
Yep.
eating again. on
Janet's
camera.
gonna have to cook Grant some food tonight. Sorry, Janet.
Another omelet, probably.
Strung out. You want to come up for a little bit? Add a little spice in here. What's up, G Life? I'm getting a lot of haters. Is there anybody else who likes Cowboys in here, or just all haters? Joey, don't you like Cowboys?
It's cowgirls, not boys. Get it right.
You don't even want to start, woman.
Cowgirls.
See? Imagine us on. Good night, Joy.
We actually have a carpet in our house that is divided. It actually says this household is divided. One side's cowgirls, other side's Eagles.
Oh, Grant said he come home with some badass ribs last night.
I had barbecue ribs last night.
Jed, you can't tell the guys that you're a good wife like that. Makes us start wondering what we're doing wrong. All right. Sounds good, strung out.
There's a beer and shot.
That's what I said. It's waiting for him. That's a woman right there. How come I never have a beer and shot waiting for me?
Because you don't do shots. You hardly ever drink beer. And you're lucky I don't hit you with the car, so.
Everybody's agreeing with you. They're called cowgirls.
Yeah.
Haters.
Yeah.
Haters will hate.
But just because I'm an Eagles fan, let's make one thing clear. I'm definitely not a wagon jumper.
Well, y'all can't say you're the only one with 6 rings now.
I've liked Eagles since I was a kid.
All right, one catch, one fish. Thanks for coming in, bud. Appreciate that.
Hell yeah, Mama Cookie.
Oh, WV, it happens all the time. You hit stuff. It's hard to keep people. We were just talking about it earlier. Yeah. Strung Out says, I would drink more shots up there waiting for me. I didn't have to do my own work.
First off, no, you wouldn't. Second off, when you drink shots, you're a total douche.
I'm not a douche when I drink shots.
Really?
Yeah, I'm funny.
No, you're a douche.
I just don't like Joe Schmoes.
Last time we got you drunk?
Yeah, I don't like Joe Schmoes.
No. You don't like what's called an Irish trash can, which is 14-shot drink with a splash of Red Bull.
She don't like that idea, Strung Out. She's mad about him telling that. No, I ain't doing no peanut butter and a spoon.
That's me.
Yeah, that's her. No.
Poor Grant's laughing so hard he's crying.
Grant's just showing off. He ain't laughing. He's showing off. They just don't have a show off emoji.
They need to come up.
What do you guys? How you guys like your spaghetti? You like a lot of sauce, thick sauce, runny,
or just meat and noodles? That's the shiznit.
Strung Out. Hey, you have a good time, buddy. That's either way. That's how you look at it. Some people don't like it. Some people don't handle it. But that's like a lot of people. Can't all impress everybody. You know what I mean?
Daddy, look at the big boy. See what's in his right hand?
You got a wing. Is you eating some chicken wings? Well, exactly. And I like thick sauce. I don't like runny sauce. Like, them people, if you put sauce in a pan for my spaghetti, please don't put water in the jar and put it back in to get the rest of the sauce out. Get another jar and put more sauce in then.
Look at that. More sauce and meat than noodles.
That's right. That's what I do. Like Mom said, a lot of meat in the sauce. Same thing.
Grant said that one.
Great. So it's about like when I went down there today. Yes, homemade meatballs. I don't like onions, so a lot of places I don't get meatballs because but this place don't put onions in theirs. But like when I got my spaghetti, it's a big plate of spaghetti and a little bit of sauce in the middle. I said, "Can I get some more sauce?" She brought me actually a bowl out. I'm like, Jesus, why you gotta be all skimpy on stuff? I am paying you for this, you know.
How do I eat spaghetti, hon?
She eats spaghetti without the noodles. That's pretty much it. She'll eat the sauce with the hamburger all in it because we load it up. I mean, this ain't ours. I bought this, but normally there's just so much meat and noodles. Meat and sauce. Excuse me. It's good.
3 pounds meat and 4 jars.
What's your guys' favorite home? Why do I always get on food? What's your guys' favorite homemade food? Oh man, big chunks of pepperoni is good in it too, or sausage.
Yeah, we do the pepperoni.
Yeah, she don't like sausage, but I like homemade sausage. It's like deer venison in that bad boy.
My stomach can't take it.
What's up, Bass and Binks? Where's that comedy video? Huh? You slacking, boy. You did fall in the water. I'll give you that. You did post the comedy video. WV Hooks, we were just talking about that. Okay, here's my theory for you guys. I'm going to do it one more time. I'm not getting out of control about this YouTube thing. The whole guidelines coming out, people are blowing it up, I feel. This is just my opinion. It's not set in stone. This is not how it is. I do know that they claim that what they did is the only thing that has changed in YouTube and how it is right now or has been is the community guideline strikes. Not copyright. Copyright staying the same. Community guidelines are the guidelines that YouTube sets for their content. You know, copyright's all by itself. If you're stealing somebody's music, they want copyrights. You know, community guidelines about nudity, graphics, violence, all that stuff. Promoting bad pranks and dangerous things. Okay? Now, a lot of people are reading the rules and saying this is what it is now. They're taking things and they're saying it's too broad of context. Them rules are the same rules that have been in effect. All they did was change the wording to be more clear about their rules. They have not added anything. The only thing they have added is the penalty strikes for community guidelines. This is what I'm taking from them. I don't know if you guys know this, but YouTube has their own channel now. I think it's called YouTube Creator, maybe. It's in their guidelines. It shows you where their YouTube channel is. And explains to them, it explains fully about their guideline changes and explains that they only clarified the wording of what they did because everybody said it was they couldn't understand it. It's too transparent. So they have cleared it up. I don't think that rules have changed. Nothing new has changed on the guidelines, just the community guideline strikes. The first one's a warning. Second one's 1 week no posting. Third one's 2 weeks no posting. Fourth one, channel terminated within 90 days. So that's the only thing that's really changed. These are my thoughts. These are my opinions. They're not set in stone. This is just what I'm gathering. So my approach to it is you get a warning first. So what I'm going to do is I'm not changing anything I'm doing. When I get the first warning, I will communicate with them and see what the problem is. Then I will adjust to it or decide if I'm going to continue doing what I'm doing. But until I get that first warning, I'm not listening to what everybody else is saying or what everybody's complaining. I want YouTube for themselves to tell me, because without that, I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. I just feel that that's the way it should go. But that's my rant and rave about the whole YouTube thing. I don't know what you guys' thoughts are is. I know a lot of people are saying this, a lot of people are saying that. The key word is they're saying. Nobody's proving anything. Some people are saying they're getting flagged. Some people are saying they're getting everything. So this is all circumstantial. You know, we just got to try new things. This is the game. We're going to have to play it. We're going to have to see what YouTube wants. It's their rules. You know what I mean? You're shaking the crap out of me. I look like I'm got Parkinson's up here and shaking really bad. This is just my thoughts on it. Ooh, homemade pizza and pasta sounds good.
Not together.
Right. Another thing that I've pointed out earlier, I don't know if you guys seen, is, one of our big issues about keeping subs. This is just my thought. These are my thoughts. These are my opinions. Like I said, none of this stuff's set in stone. I've seen it. Not set in stone. So my thoughts on why we're losing subscribers. I went on Passion for Hunting Outdoor. As you guys know, he's a great pushing for support for your channel. He will push to get your channel supported. That's what he loves to do. He gets some chats and stuff. And as you know, the support channels like that, they're help pushing. They get a lot of people in there. He pushed to try to get me 800. I made it to 800, but I lost them all the next day. Now, y'all might think, oh, well, sub for sub, blah, blah, blah. They didn't leave a comment. They all left comments. I never got back. I counted them up. They left comments. They're still on my pages leaving comments, but I still lost them. And my feelings on that is, I think a lot of the problems we're doing is, like, if I see a new channel on here, let's say I click on it and I go to their channel. Well, what we first do is, Mommy's back. First thing we do is click that subscribe button. Then we go watch a video. And then we hit the like button and leave a comment, right? Well, as soon as you hit that subscribe button first, to me, that's telling YouTube, hey, sub for sub. Well, maybe that's the issue. I think we should try to watch the video first, comment, hit the like button or whatever, then on your way out, hit the subscribe button. That way, I think it'll stick a little better. I think our issue is we're letting YouTube know too much information that they don't need to know.
Mom, Dad, Daddy, Daddy.
Right, strung outdoors, exactly. I think a lot of people are saying this gun and thing as intentionally cruel an animal, but that's not what they mean. They mean if you're intentionally beating and abusing an animal, there's a hunting season. So that's not intentionally abusing an animal. That is doing the season. You're doing a hobby that is created as legal. Same thing with fishing. It's not intentionally doing something that's illegal or abusing or hurting an animal on purpose that you're not supposed to be doing. So I feel that that's why people are taken out of context. Let me see if I missed anything. Well, I don't, WV hooks, you also got to look at, a lot of channels are going to disappear. Let's look at the whole fact that this year they changed on 4,000 viewing hours and 1,000 subscribers within 12 months. That's new. How many channels complain about that? A lot of people will complain, but if you want to get paid or if you want to do what they want to do, you have to follow the rules. That's just it. You have a job. At your job, you got to follow the rules. Anything you do, you got to follow rules. So it's just, you got to evolve with it. If you're building let's say a lure, and they change the rules so you can't use Carolina blades no more because certain company has patented them, well, you can't just say, well, they're destroying it. You got to say, all right, well, then I need to try a new blade. I got to change up. If I want to sell my lures, I got to change up. Or you say, well, then I'm not doing it. I'll just make a new bait, or I'll just stop making baits. These are all choices we have. And I think we all take a little too far into it and get stressed out without anything happening yet. And once you do happen, you have to adapt to it. This will not be the only change YouTube's going to do. It will not be the last change they're going to do. They have been changing YouTube for a while, and it's just like a car. Let's say you're running a business and you have 10 vans and you ride Goodyear on them all year long. Well, let's say you decide one year to try Firestone. Let's say that's the new rules YouTube makes. We'll call them Firestones. But then tires start blowing out. They start breaking. Well, guess what you do? You go back to Goodyear. So then YouTube might take that rule away and go back to what they had because they realized it didn't work. So you just got to stay with it and see what happens. Again, let me point out, these are my opinions. They are not the how it's set. This is how I feel about it. I agree about Slab. There's someone taking advantage of the situation. And a lot of this stuff could be just clickbait. And a lot of it is false information they're getting from somewhere else, and they're just repeating it on their channel to help their channel. I know that Flair put it out on his channel, and I could tell you from what he said and what he thought of it, And because he's a bigger channel, so many took from that and made their own. They made their own stuff saying the exact same thing Flair said and everything else, showing the exact same content or where he got his information. And that's what they did. So it's all how you take it. But if your channel's not been affected yet, continue doing what you're doing, because the worst thing you can get is a warning first. A warning. See where that goes and then take it from there. Exactly. Just like Mount said. He says, exerting your rights does not make you a belligerent or uncooperative. It makes you more intelligent than the idiots trying to enforce laws that don't exist or trying to make their own laws. What's up, Rad Outdoors? Yes, it is getting cold, but I was already cool when I got it. Thanks, Rad. People get me started on stuff. I get a little crazy sometimes. Strung Out, you coming up here? I think it's past 10 minutes. Oh, rant and rave for about 15. Mama Cookie, Miss Fatman said thank you.
You see my comment?
Uh,
About the people taking on deck and someone armed. Trying to make sense in my head, but I don't.
it kind of does. What's your email? You can just send it on me in my email if you don't want to put it on here, Strung Out, or we can do whatever. I need your email, bud. On Instagram, I guess. What do you mean you don't know how to, Strung Out? You do it on your panels all the time.
So throw it out. Throw your wing in the trash.
Did not show me your first part, Strung Out. I got your second.
No, it's the strung out his name with that.
Oh, okay.
Dumbass.
She's yelling at me, telling me I'm an idiot.
Because you is.
Mom,
Put it back.
we got weapons.
No, you don't need it. Just pick it up and throw it out.
Yep, there it is. All right, let's see here.
There.
I got you. Quad City Bassin, how you doing, bud?
Easy with the weapon.
Bass camo. Gravy.
Yo, am I in here?
Bass camo. Video's not on. It's all gray for some reason.
Hold on a second.
Detecting for Life, what's up? Cruising Max on. Good times outdoor. Oh, Jag's raiding.
Yo,
All right, there you are. Video's not on. We just got Strung Out up there. Oh, see, Darren, I knew you were trading on me. I knew you was leaving me for another one. Where's Jag at? Or is just Jag sending everybody over for a couple minutes? I love what the French toast name. Fishy Angler, what's up? Are you able to see the chat, Strung? With you being on video?
give me a second. I gotta figure out how to. I gotta mute one of these so I don't give y'all feedback.
All right.
All right, I got it. Can you hear me and see me?
Yep, clearly.
Good
Real
deal.
good, too. What's up, Deer Park, Kimber Kiss? Go get outdoors.
I strung out.
There's Jag. I wasn't sure if you was coming over, bud. If all you raid. What's up, Drag?
Is
You
Jag
just missed all mine, bud. Go ahead, sorry.
I
What were you gonna say?
the Jag was on there. Did you call him drag? I told him earlier he's going to soon be known as drag fishing when he gets in that bikini.
You definitely did, though.
I probably did saying it so fast. What's up, JNC? Fishing with Colleen. I don't know how you say that. Is that Dago outdoors? Is that how you'd say that? Like Dago? Dago. There they go.
Looks good to me.
What y'all up to today? Go ahead.
Oh, you good. Go ahead. I was just saying thank you.
So how's Jag? Jag, close you get into that bikini, Jag. Ultimate Outdoors. How you doing, bud?
Look at this big boy's daddy. We don't feel dirty, but he's all about cleaning now.
Yeah, Jag, I didn't even know you was live when I was going live. Kind of collided. I'm glad you sent a raid over. That's appreciative. A little love. What do you guys favorite homemade foods? There's a whole bunch of people in here for like another 5 minutes at least. Oh, what's you guys' favorite food?
I'm a Mexican man.
Oh man, I love Mexican, but don't love me later. Oh, I seen Farmel was on. That's cool. I didn't know he does raids.
Yeah, Farmer's a good guy.
Oh yeah.
Okay, go sit it by. Just sit
Between Jag and Farmel and Puso, so I can't keep up with their chat. I just get out. I can't do it. I do Jag. I send love and stuff. Say a couple words, but I usually can't do it.
Welcome, Bobby.
Oh dang! Jag says he's fish. I mean
Got
sick.
it? Show off this big boy, Daddy.
Hold on a minute. Fishing with Colleen. Old Miss Fatman, love you. He said steak all day is his food.
Steak and bacon.
Steak and bacon's hers. Pizza with sprinkles of Viking. I probably should have read that before I said that.
Try to get Dad to show you off. That's what you're trying to do. You're trying to show off.
Fried chicken. Oh. Green chili chicken enchiladas. There you go, strung out. There's Mexican for you.
What,
That goes well with beer.
Everything goes good with beer.
Whoop, whoop.
There you go. Jag Quad says now you can use your thumbs while you're on here. What did I miss about cruising, man? Somebody said they always say that. Oh, never mind. Nothing to do with us. Now I know what drag feels like because I have a hard time keeping up with the chat.
Yeah, I'm the worst at it, man. I'm glad Grant's always on my panel because I can't keep up with nothing.
Grant does awesome with keeping up with it.
Yeah, it's like she said, Grant does pretty good with keeping up with it.
I didn't say he does pretty good. He does awesome.
She said he does awesome. Sorry. Oh, he's saying it's you say it Diego. Because it's DEA, not DAE. I get it now. Diego. Thanks, Fishing Gleam. If you guys haven't hit the thumbs up yet, please hit it. I don't really push that too much, but
Sounds good, Jag.
oh, venison still does something. You got to eat much, Strung?
Do we eat much?
You go out to eat
Out, buddy.
to restaurants.
Yeah, more than we should.
So do we.
I live on the road. You think you do more than you should. There's a reason why I don't lose weight.
My wife's got a crazy schedule, so she's a manager, so she'll work first, she'll work second, she'll open, and she'll close. So I got to do the cooking, and I don't like cooking a whole lot. I mean, I enjoy it when I do it, but I don't do it every day.
Grant says thanks.
What
He's working,
the
but he
flip?
can hear you.
What the snap?
What? Your dad probably did that. Oh, it won't let you? I don't know. You have to wait till we're done live stream. I'm like, we better know.
No, go sit
She
on
don't
the
have to work.
couch.
Luckily I make enough that she don't have to work. She can be a stay-at-home mom with the kids and all that.
That's
But
good.
I'm gone from Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and come home Friday. Usually is my schedule. Sometimes it's Monday through Friday. Majority of the time it's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Excuse me, and Friday. And then Friday nights I'm home. So I work anywhere from at least 10 hours a day, but normally it's 12 to 20 hours a day. So, and I only get 3-4 hours of sleep. So everybody's like, "Oh, it's sweet, you're home." Yeah, but I don't get much sleep. I make good money, but I don't get much of a life with my kids and stuff.
Right.
So that's why I don't get to post as much. Because I don't know about you, but it takes me 2 to 4 hours to edit a video.
Yeah.
To keep up with it. Southern Basin says, "What is your channel, Fatman?" I'm sure you figured that one out.
Doesn't make any sense. What the snap?
Thanks, Go Get Outdoors. If you haven't yet, hit the like button. If you want to check the channel out, if you like the content, hit it. What's your thoughts on what's up, Roat? Darren, you trader? I'm just messing with you. I still got love for you. What's your thoughts on changing the channel up? You said about mixing up. What do you mean by mixing it up? What kind of things you got to think about mixing up your channel?
I was just saying, if you feel like you can offer more content, then you should do it. Don't limit yourself to just fishing. You know, whenever I came into it, I had an idea that I wanted to separate myself from other outdoor channels. There ain't really a lot of outdoor channels that I watch. I don't watch all the big guys, except maybe Grant Woods and stuff like that. But I wanted to add a little twist to it. You know, the same old hunt and the guy sitting in a tree. Hey, we're sitting out here. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. We got a north wind and we're hunting on so and so. All that stuff's the same old story. I just wanted to mix it up a little bit, do a little comedy, do some other stuff. That way you can draw people in from outside your niche and
put it back
and go a little bit more. And hunting and fishing is seasonal, you know, so you gotta have stuff in between the seasons to offer people. So if you can offer more stuff, I say do it.
Thanks, Kimber Kids. Well, let me ask you this. I'm not going to tell you what I'll probably eventually email you and talk to you because I have some ideas and maybe add you to this. But I'm not going to tell right now and do it. I'm just going to ask you some things. Some questions, and I will email you when we communicate. What are famous fishermen that you know of? Pros.
That's active right now?
No.
Just in general?
In general. If somebody says, what do you think is some great pro bass fishermen or pro fishermen? I shouldn't say bass necessarily, but pro fishermen.
I think I don't even watch nobody no more. I think of Van Dam, Bill Dance, and Roland Martin. That's about it.
All right. Then I definitely going to email you. I got something in mind, real good in mind that somebody suggested to me, and we've been back and forth this week with it, and it's coming down to something good. Some good comedy. Jag says he thinks about adding some bikini reviews to his channel.
Right in the nose.
Yeah, Jag will be a famous fisherman before long.
He gonna be bikini. I think comedy is the way to go. I think comedy can be the same in a lot of channels, but it can be different comedy. So you can mix it up. You can be doing the same thing, but mixing it up to make you different.
Yeah, comedy, it's a fine line too, man, because there's so many variations of it. You know, you got clean, corny comedy that some people like. You'll have redneck comedy like I do that some people just don't get. You'll have dirty. It's a fine line to walk, you know. And
yeah,
a lot of people don't like it mixing it up with the outdoors. A lot of people say that's why they hate Duck Dynasty, is because they're too damn goofy. So,
well, I like Duck Dynasty, but I mean the old ones.
Yeah.
Hold on, she wants to tell you something. She has to turn.
I don't watch too many channels because I get bored easy. I'll tell you what, I have a field day watching your stuff.
Appreciate it.
That's not what she said the first time, but it was like that, but with more colorful words. Darren Nordlife said Lunkers TV. Let me tell you, I like Lunkers. I like him as a being, what he's doing. I do not like their content. I think they're vlogging too much. That's not my style. I'm not saying that's not. They're obviously doing something right. A lot of millions of people are watching them, but like Flair, the whole Guggen Squad, I like what they're doing. I think they're doing it well, and I'm proud for them. I'm glad for them, but it's just not my cup of tea. I just don't do that vlogging stuff. I can't do it.
I don't even know who the Guggen Squad is or Flair. I know I've heard of them, but I've never watched them. I don't know who they are.
Well, I will tell you this much. Apparently, their baits work. They, the Googan Squad is Lunkish TV started the Googan Squad, from my understanding. One Rod, One Reel had a chance to be a part of it, and he didn't. You can watch his video way back about that. But long story short, they created a crew called the Googan Squad. They're big YouTubers, and they did well. They're making a lot of subs. They're like, most of them are almost 2 million or past 1 million. And the fishing community, that's pretty big, And they took it one step farther. They have made rods, and now they have made baits. And their baits have been used. They did good promoting on it. And like Scott Martin uses their baits in his tournaments this year, FLW tours and stuff, and he's promoting the Bendigo bug and stuff. Promoting. So they're doing it right. You know what I mean? Like, they're doing the stuff right. I don't watch a lot of this content anymore. I only know it because when I first started watching YouTube fishing, that's what comes up. I started watching them. But yeah, I mean, I don't watch them anymore. I just know who they are from there. But they're doing it right. That's not my cup of tea, vlogging.
That's what you expect to do. I mean, if you find success in something like that, you gotta get some merchandise and some products out there to do that. That's a smart business decision.
I agree.
I don't get big on the brands of baits and the types of baits. I'm the type of person, like I said, I grew up watching Bill Dance, and that man lived and died by the plastic worm, and I put me a bunch of worms in my pockets, and I fish all day and have success with it. I mean, I will fish with other stuff, but man, I'm a simple worm man.
Well, I don't disagree with you. Let me answer some of these questions. Flavor Savers says comedy blends so many people, a little something for everybody. I agree. Just like Jag says, he loves challenging outdoors. That's I challenge Bass and Binks, who has not come through yet with his comedy stuff. I think a lot of channels are afraid to come out the box, and that's what they need to do. They need to come out that box.
Yeah, a lot of procrastinating out there.
What's that?
A lot of procrastinating. I'm the worst for that.
You and me both. But I got so much going on.
We don't just sit around when it's
Yeah, we don't sit around. We're gone. Like, that's what makes it hard. Now I have to sit down, and I'm not used to it. So when I sit down, I want to sleep. Like, oh, it's a break. Go to sleep. But
hold on a second. If you lose me,
yeah, here in and out.
Let me switch over to a different Wi-Fi connection.
Okay. Well, if I lose you, I'll send you another link, or you can click on the same one. Let's see. Yes, Darren, I do. I don't watch deer meat. I eat deer meat for dinner.
I had to switch over to my Wi-Fi extender. Down in the basement, I ain't got good Wi-Fi down there.
Oh, I bet. Exactly, Jag Fishing. Actually, you say that like goofing around, but funny for shirts, funny is the way to go. To me, I think I have my logo and I'm working on merch, but I think I'm going to hit some comedy. I'm FatMan Fishing, so I think Fat MFer or Fat MF. I try to stay away from the MFer because that's Milliken Fishing's thing. He likes to call everybody his MFers, but I gotta watch. Me, it's a little hard because FMF, you have FMF mufflers and stuff, so I gotta watch how the logo goes. But I'm gonna put in comedy in all my stuff because, like you just said, we gotta think outside the box. We gotta do things. I can't just put my logo on the shirt like everybody else because then it's just support me is cool, but I want to reach out to a broader audience. So I think that if we make comedy shirts or something like that, that's not just fishing. It's you're making fun of stuff. That expands it, brings you a bigger audience.
It can't be boring. Too many people are boring.
Oh, I don't feel guilty in anything about the slab for anybody. What's up, Jolo? Fishing? I just got you this week. Thank you for coming in.
Hey, Fat man, I'll be right back. I'm gonna bring this extender down here. I'll be right back.
All right, sounds good.
You're pissing.
Darren, we'll see you true this time. Since Jag's in here, you ain't leaving him, I guess. Have a good night. Jag, I'm just busting his balls. Earlier he told me he was on here. He's like, I'm going to leave. I'm out. See you guys. Have a good night. And then he comes in with your raid. So I was picking on him. I do the same thing. You guys should love the other all channels. Road, the other guy is strung out outdoors. When he comes back, I'll have him say something in the chat so that you can get his channel if you want to. He does great comedy as well. He usually does a live on Saturday night adult stuff. So if you're old enough to be on there, you can come on and enjoy that.
You want tea?
I mean, you can only see what happens on there because it doesn't stay up on. You don't post it.
You want tea or you want milk?
Exactly. Flavor Saver, you got it figured out,
milk?
bud.
You want milk?
Yeah, he's a good guy,
Okay.
Jag. I agree.
We'll get you some tea.
Jag, what's your how close are you to getting your bikini? I think I asked you that earlier, but I might have missed you saying something. I got some comments. I was thinking, not this winter we're in right now, but next winter, at the end of this year, I think I'm gonna do some ice fishing in some Santa suits, and then a reindeer suit or an elf suit or something,
No.
just to see how many people look at me like I'm retarded on the ice.
Don't say
Just
that
that.
word. Well, oh man, you better stop it.
What?
The R word. He's repeating it.
What's the R word?
What R word did you just say?
Oh.
Son of a bitch.
Guess you're going to the store if you want more of that.
Not yet. You're
Mm.
and you ain't got money.
No, that's right. There's enough change in the middle of the vehicle.
Huh?
Enough change in the vehicle.
I'm not using my change. It's emergency.
That's yours, is what you're saying.
I did specifically just say. my
Let's see
change.
here. 400 away. You'll get that before October. Especially with fishing season coming up and new content you're going to be putting up. You ought to be all right.
You see it.
Flavor Savers, I do comedy. This year I have some comedy on my channel because I just started. Remember, my channel's not even a year old. My channel I started back in May. I agreed, Deer Park, that'd be nice. I wouldn't mind 1K, but I kind of, to be honest, my whole push for the 1K is I don't want to just get. She's not out there. The dog outside.
No.
Yeah. Sorry, babies. Dog's been outside for a little bit, but
Get up on my
all right, Bass
blanket.
Campbell. Have a good night, bud. This whole comedy is just beginning. It's something that when I started my channel back in May, I was like, all right, I'm gonna do an educational channel. I had all this game plan, and throughout it, I realized I was PG. I was watching what I was saying. I wasn't being myself. It was hard. So I changed. I said, I'm not doing that no more. I'm going to be me and do me because that's what I'm comfortable with. If I want somebody to be able to keep enjoying my content and it's easier for me, not stress me out, I need to be me. So that's what I did, and that's where the comedy started coming in because that's what I am. I love comedy. I love
I
laughing.
got you.
Strung out. You want to put something on chat so that people know who you are? Some people are asking who your channel was. All right, Jag Fishing. Have a good night. Thanks for the raid, man. Appreciate that.
Mommy has to go potty.
Dad, we'll see you, brother. Hope you get better.
Dad. Let's see what Dad.
Is he sick? I missed something about him. Is he sick?
Yeah, he's sick. If you watch his last video, you can tell he's sick. That's why he was talking about to die earlier. Guess he's feeling pretty bad.
I have to go
Here.
potty.
Give it to him down there. Take him down there.
You battle. I have to go potty.
You want some? Say hi to everybody. Wave hi first. Tell them hi.
Hey.
Like his barbecue sauce. We rednecks. Look at it. We don't even clean it up.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
get a shower tonight. He'll be all right.
He knows how to eat, don't he?
Oh my God. I mean, he's a little sick right now himself. His mom just is getting over mono, so he's a mama's boy, so he tend to get it. Hold up. I'll give you. Watch, he'll noodle it up. You don't care. Just let him go down.
Right now's a good time for him to do a seafood joke.
He does. When he sees food, he eats it. That's his seafood joke, huh? You're spilling all over the floor to make a mess for the puppy. You thought that's funny.
That's a good thing about having a dog.
One good thing.
Yeah.
She does pretty good. She'll beg a little bit, but she doesn't. She knows, like, don't eat the food until you're told to. So she'll, like, sit there and wait. She's waiting, though, you know. She'll beg, but she's really just waiting.
Dude, my dog will sit there and watch you, and drool runs out of her mouth like a faucet. It's crazy. I ain't never seen nothing like it.
Yeah, she don't. He's up there laying down now. What kind of dog do you have?
Doberman Pinscher.
Theirs is a German Shepherd. We're at Pappy's house. Pappy and Mimi's. It's their dog. Stab it, son.
Daddy.
You what?
Daddy.
He hasn't hardly talked all day because he's been sick. We gave him Tylenol. Now we switched to Motrin, and it must have numbed him up and calmed it down, his fever and stuff. Because now he's back to his normal, getting into everything and eating everything. Like, he's back to his normal self.
That's good.
He's cute as hell, though, huh?
Yeah, everybody's saying it.
Mommy.
Yeah.
He's a good looking boy.
Because he looks like his mama.
What'd you say?
Mommy.
Yeah, he is a good looking boy.
Okay.
You know how many people think he's a girl? I couldn't tell you how many people say that's a cute little girl. I'm like, it ain't a little girl.
Even with
I hurt his feelings like that.
even with a
Well, they
blue
look like
shirt
twins,
on,
man.
it says boy.
Yeah, he had a blue shirt that says something about a boy, and they still act like a girl. I'm like, he's not a girl.
You got all these gender neutral people today messing everybody's minds up.
Yeah, exactly. There's so many. I just feel bad, and to be honest, I'm guilty of it too. Don't you put that on the computer? What, you crazy nuts? You know better. So many people, we fall into victim to something that somebody says or something they do or hear, like the title says something. We're like, oh man, I gotta check that out. And then we start talking about it to everybody, and then it's like, I'm victim to it too. I do it, just YouTube stuff. I get on ranting on about it when I told myself I wasn't going to. I was going to let it go and let everybody else complain about it, but I still do it. So it's unfortunately that's the reason why they keep doing it, but nothing you can do about it. Flavor Saver says you got the same problem. I'm assuming a lot of people have left. It seems like we're not getting many comments, which is fine. It is what it is.
That just shows they don't know who the cool people are.
Well, I don't know if Farmel's still on or not. Some people are probably wanting to go over there to get some stuff.
Bouncer said, yes, gender neutral folks make decisions hard for me. Should I sit or stand in the bathroom?
I always sit because I'm fat. I eat a lot of food, so I never know when a fart's going to be a poop. So I'm sitting every time.
Watch Robin Big. Big was
Oh,
talking
man.
Man ponds.
Yeah. It sucks that Big died.
Yeah, man. And I love them as a duo, but I was watching an interview with Rob the other day, and I guess they had some off-camera issues that you would never have known. I thought they was like really tight, but I mean they was, but they wasn't too. But
yeah, watch about everything. I mean, TV. There's always. I mean, I don't. You ever watch the Greases, the movies, Grease 1, Grease 2, all that?
Yeah, I've seen Grease.
Well, the reason why most of the main in Grease 2 ain't none of them get along when they made that movie. They always fought. All the interviews says we didn't like each other. Like, it was not but thing. It was horrible, but yet they made a good movie.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm getting frustrated with this.
Well, let me tell you a joke, What the French Toast, since you said about the whole does farts have lumps. I'm sure you already heard this since you said that. It was, see if I can do this right. It's been a while. 3 kids were in school talking to a teacher, and teacher was doing questions. Asking a question, use the word into a sentence. So he goes to Sandy, says, Sandy, how about we do fire truck? And the girl says, firemen drive fire trucks. She said, good job, good job. Go to Jimmy. Jimmy's word was police car. It says policemen use police cars. All righty. Well, Johnny kept disrupting the class, so they got little Johnny. She wanted to give him a hard word. She's like, I'm going to get little Johnny. She goes, Johnny, your word is definitely. He says, well, before I can answer, I got to ask you a question. Does farts have lumps? She got confused and said, no. He said, then I definitely just shit myself.
Pretty good.
What did you just say?
Well, they're starting to make them unisex bathrooms now.
Yeah, until somebody gets
I'm
raped
mad
or
about
something.
that because you know we go in them public bathrooms and all over the place.
Yeah. I'm sure you've heard that one. What the French toast since you asked that. If you didn't, there you go. Now you have a reason to ask. Do farts have lumps? Can you take that to your table? Huh? No? While you're dead staring, I'm thinking, oh, yeah. You want it down? Okay, you can take it with you. It's all you.
Hurry up, Grant. Hurry up.
What, Grant,
You
say
talk
something?
more when you're busy than when you ain't busy.
so let me hear you tell a joke now. Let me hear a good joke from you.
Me?
Yep.
Man, it's been so long since I told it. All I know is some dirty jokes.
They save that. Are you going live tomorrow night? You're drinking
Yeah,
thing?
I think we're gonna do a drinking game. But I guess Grant's going on tonight. I don't know if he's invited me on his panel, but I want to get his watch time up too. You know, he gives so much to everybody else that I don't think what happened to him. We don't need to let that hold him back because that troll's winning. You know, that's what they wanted to do. He needs to carry on.
Well, I think I talked to him. He said he's probably going live. Same thing. I'm thinking about trying to get on his panel. So we get all three of us. I think that'd be a good panel.
Yeah.
Maybe we get him his poker face a little more smiles instead of poker face all the time. Like
he is pretty. He's shy and quiet, ain't he, most of the time. That's why I give him so much hell for, just to get him to loosen up a little bit. Oh, I remember when he first started doing streams, he would sit there and you'd have some awkward silence for a couple minutes, and he'd be like, didn't know what to say. You know, he wanted to keep the stream going, but he'd be like, well, I don't know what to say. I guess we're going to get off here. And then people would start talking and he'll keep going. And that would happen back and forth. It's kind of funny.
it's like you don't even know. Well, it's kind of funny because I get it because I do it too. There's a lot of times a lot of silent people in the chat. And when you go to get off, then all of a sudden they're saying something. You're like, oh, hey. Then they say something and you continue on. Yeah.
I rely on communicating with the people in the chat. If they're not saying nothing, then, you know, it's hard for me to sit there and just, you know, I don't talk a lot either unless people are talking. So that's one reason I drink. I don't drink all the time. I'm not an alcoholic, but when I come on here, I drink, loosen up a little bit. Kind of a crutch, bad crutch.
Is that your actual wall behind you or a green screen thing?
No, it's a the board is a like a photo backdrop, but the signs and stuff is real. The board is just a photo backdrop I got off Amazon.
Huh. Nice.
It looks real on camera, don't it?
Yeah. I'm not doing anything like that until we rent a home, so I'm working on we rent a home so that we can get everything's lined. Instead of buying a $50,000 to $100,000 house, I want to buy a $100,000 to $200,000 house.
Yeah.
So before I get that 30, I just want to get everything better, credit better. And we got a vehicle and payments and stuff, so get all that stuff paid off and put another one on payments for the fun of it. Do that with a mortgage, that kind of thing. You know, all the American dream, as they say.
Yeah. At least you got to go, man. A lot of people ain't even got to go or give up. The main thing, though, is getting your credit up. You got to have some credit.
Right. Well, that's what sucks. I mean, you could have great, no debt, nothing, blah, 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 through your whole life. But if you don't build credit by buying something just to build it, you waste. And that's what most of my life was. You know, my dad always taught me to save money and buy when you can afford. Well,
Yeah.
you can't just save $30,000 in your bank, go buy a car, because it don't help you. Because when you want to go to a house, you ain't got no $100,000, $200,000 sitting in your bank.
Not the majority of people don't. Yeah.
Yeah. So until we all get famous on YouTube, you know, then we can make $1 million payments. Yes.
That's the American dream right now. Everybody's just ready to quit working and YouTube.
Yeah. What the French toast? Thanks for coming. Appreciate you sticking around and
get him to start thinking about his future and say he's real smart. He's smarter than I was. And I was like, well, what are you going to do when you grow up? You know, you need to start thinking about some avenues. And he's like, I'm going to be a YouTuber. I was like, what? And this was like 2 years ago. I didn't even know nothing about YouTube, and he was addicted to it and watching it all the time. And 2 years later, here I am.
Well, I thought about it for 2 years, so I was probably the same route. Not from that. I was more or less. I knew YouTube has been around. Google, so if Google can make it as long as they did, YouTube's not going anywhere. Even if it would somehow lose some revenue and changes, they have Google to back up to pay for it. You know, so it's not like they're going anywhere.
Yeah.
So I'm like, well, I'm always in my job right now, and as long as I'm healthy and everything working, I don't see Walmart and Sam's Club going out of business. But eventually, I'm gonna get too old for this, carpet tunnel and all that. So why not go to something else named YouTube, who's not probably going anywhere anytime soon? So that's why I started YouTubing.
Yeah. I didn't get on here expecting to get rich. Of course, it's in the back of all our minds. It would be nice. And if you say, you don't want that or whatever, I think you kind of lying. And there might be some people who really don't care for it, but I like creating. I enjoy doing stuff. I used to film my hunts by myself just to show people because I didn't feel like they believed me. And they'd be like, well, here I got it on film, check it out. So I like recording everything. I like creating. I like to edit inside of it. It's fun. It gives you something to do. So.
Oh, Petro, I'm sure it's a lot of places are like that with the money situation. Things cost more, but you also got to remember a lot of places are depending on the economy and how much you're making there. What you're making up there per hour or per year might not be the same what people make down here. Most people down here are only making $7.25 an hour. Some
No, it went up.
Did it go up?
It was supposed to go up to like $10.
It was like 10 it's supposed to be, but I don't think it did yet. But a lot of places are now making it where it start out as $10 an hour, and it really don't get you far because all economy does is election time. Election, the gas goes down. After election, the gas goes up. All right, so then minimum wage goes up. All right, cool. All the prices for food and everything are down. Looks good, but then guess what? Then the prices of food go up because the economy is saying it's not tax and everything else, so then it's back to the same thing when you were making $7.25 an hour. Yeah. So it always equals out. So the economy is just going to stick what it's doing, and prices will continue going up, but everything's going to go up with it.
Got that right.
Yeah, $5 for a gallon of milk. Ridiculous.
I remember when I was a kid, Geo Tracker, I can fill that whole thing from the bottom to the top for $9. Now $9, you'd be lucky if you can get me down the street.
My aunt's ex-boyfriend used to have a Geo Tracker. Man, we gave that thing hell. Had a lot of fun in it.
Tell me what happened to yours.
Flavor Saver? Yeah, we try to be laid back. I mean, this isn't my live streams, and a lot of other live streams I'm on are not promoters. We don't sit here and just promote channels. So that's what we are. We're laid back, just having a good time, enjoying it and relaxing because all of us have a busy life. So that's the time to just enjoy each other. My Geo Tracker, what Miss FatMan wanted to point out about, I am an adrenaline kind of junkie. Like, I like to do things that I probably shouldn't. And I'm from hillbilly, I mean, we rednecks. We used to take out beat up cars out in the field and have our own demolition derbies for fun. That's what we did. It was fun. When we lived with parents, we could afford that. Four-wheelers, we're jumping them. All that stuff. Well, Geo Tracker. Oh, he's right there. Geo Tracker. I thought it'd be fun to race a Camaro one day coming back from work. Well, now I know you're saying
a Camaro and a Geo Tracker.
Hold up. I know what you're saying. Geo Tracker Camaro. Camaro's gonna beat you. But I didn't race them straight stretch. I raced them on the back windy roads. Whole different story. Yeah. Doesn't matter how fast that Camaro can go. It's how much he can get going. I'm in a 4-cylinder Geo Tracker. He thought the same thing. Camaro, I got a big Camaro. All right. 4-cylinder has to get up and go. Every turn you take, I'm going to keep getting up and going. So I was racing them top down, having a good time, logging chain, towing chain, and a back and all, right? So no seatbelt. Of course, I'm an idiot. Come around. Well, I got in a new town. We had about 15, 20-minute drive we're racing on. I get into one town called Oneida, and there's a straight shot. You can see where it must have been raining. It's still raining, like it's dry, straight to rain. Well, I was so fast around the turn, all I did is kick that thing in neutral, tap the brakes because you can't hammer on a brake on a Geo Tracker. You'll flip that thing. So I hit it neutral on because it was standard. Come around the turn, it just slid. I seen the bank, boom, rolled right down the road, whole way straight down the road. Camaro's behind me. He's watching this whole thing. I land. All I can see is I bounce from the front seat to the back. There was no back seats in it because I had it straight because I'm a redneck. Like we do 4-wheel driving. I landed back. All I can see as I'm rolling is that logging chain sitting on that top beam wrapped. I'm waiting for that thing to fall down on me because I'm like, if we hit this wrong, it's landing wrong, done. It landed on all 4 tires. That logging chain fell right beside me, missed me completely.
Wow.
So then it's still running. It's raining. I'm in the middle of the road. The only person who saw me wreck was that Camaro, right? I'm like, oh my God. My lights are still good because what it hit is when it hit the side, flipped in the air, and it's hit the same side 3 times and landed all 4. So only one side was messed up. But the impact original bent my steering rod a little bit. So the turn, I had to get it past that firewall. So it was running. I backed that thing up. I grabbed anything that had my name on it. I put it into the vehicle real quick, and we drove. In the rain, with top downs bent, can't even put it back. Winch wipers ain't working. So I'm sticking out the window like this, wipe my eyes, hitting the steering wheel that I cannot let go because it'll go right to the left. Oh, it was bad. But I fixed it up a little bit, sold it because it was just too much money to completely get it fixed. It had 33s on it at the time. No, 31s. 31s or 33s, I can't remember. I had to smash the fender well in just to get them to turn. Like it was a redneck vehicle. Like
I don't blame you. I'd have kept on going, man, but you lucky as hell. That sounds like teenage years down here for me too, but I ain't never flipped a vehicle, but we've done some crazy stuff like that.
Oh, cool, Flavor Saves. I hope we do get to see you. Strung Out does, like I said, he does live streams too, so I'll tell you another good story. I was living with my uncle, and we had a 4-wheeler, right? And
Fuck you.
She's already yelling at me over here. You'll see why in a minute. I told you I'm a nut. I'm crazy. And so he went down in trails. We were living in this new place. A lot of trails, a lot of new stuff we ain't never seen before. So he's out. He come back. He said, hey, I found a new trail down here. And he explained how to get to it. He's like, but don't hit the gas. It's a little rough. I'm like, all right. Sure. So I get in there. I go down the trail. I'm putting along. But then I'm like, straight stretch comes. Oh, it's this fall season. Leaves are down. I can see it looks straight. Long ways. I hammer on it. I'm almost full throttle down this. Well, here what happened was it was like this, and then just below it, that was way apart. There was a big ditch, but you didn't see it because it was just far enough. This part was just far enough down that you can see it. But as far apart it was, I didn't think I was gonna make it. But I had 2 choices: try to break it, hope not to slide. But with the leaves, I'm gonna slide anyways. So the only option you have is hammering that gas. Hope you can ramp that thing the whole way. I almost made it. I made there. The back tire hit. When both back tires hit in the axle, it flipped and it flew me off. Landed in the air. I watched it flip and I tried to roll out of the way, but it landed right on my leg. Right, the front of it landed right on my leg, bounced off me, and it kept going because when I hit and it landed on me, it bent the steering back on the throttle. So now the throttle was stuck on for a little bit, but it ran right into a tree. So it was sitting there going like this against the tree, and now I'm in the middle of nowhere in the woods. Only one person knows where I'm at, and I don't know if he's gonna come look for me anytime soon. So I'm coaching myself. Like it hurt real bad. Like I hurt myself bad. Hands were hurting. I know my ankle was probably out of place and everything else or something, but it ended up not being out of place. It just was spraining really bad. So I'm coaching myself. I'm up here. I'm going, you're not a pussy. You got this. Like I'm telling myself. So I'm walking this 4-wheeler. So now I got to try to get this 4-wheeler out. So I bend it back off of it because I'm a bigger somewhat. So I got enough to get the throttle off. So I start putting it back. I tell he comes right here. He comes down the road checking on me. I'm like, yeah, you should tell me about the ditch. He's like, I'm crazy on it. I was too late. So we go back up. Well, in the meantime, Tabby hasn't made it there yet. She didn't know any of this has happened. Like I'm not. It's quick enough that the bruises have not set in yet. The swelling hasn't completely set in yet. So I don't tell her. I'm like, hey, let's go for a ride. She's like, all right.
Mind you, 20 minutes of him begging me to go on this fucking ride
Yeah,
with him.
I begged her to go because she don't like to
no.
be on four-wheelers and stuff. So I'm begging her. So I get her on the bath. We put. I show her the ditch. Then I explained to her what happened. She was so pissed. But then she got even more pissed the next day when my hand was swollen like the size of a basketball. It was so big, I couldn't even move it. And my legs were all swollen. Then they were black and blue. I could barely walk. She realized how bad I really wrecked.
Let's make something straight. I was so mad at him. I punched him. I accidentally hit him with the door of my vehicle.
She was pissed.
And when he was kicking his ankle.
I've done a lot of things to piss her off because I'll just take it. Like the comedy in it to me is funnier than the getting beat up. I'm willing to take punches if it's funny. It's funny. I don't care where you are.
Yeah, I had something similar happen to me. Last summer, we was up here riding on these ATV trails, and I've been down this trail a million times, and my brother was behind me, and I was showing him around. You know, I was getting wide open as I could get down that trail, and there must have been a dip that I didn't see, and it was just enough of a dip that when I hit it, man, it launched me off the four-wheeler somehow. And I knew that four-wheeler was going to come back on me, but I was on my face when I hit the ground. I was trying to roll over, but the gravity wouldn't let me roll over, and I was trying to roll over to get on my back to put my legs up to keep the four-wheeler from rolling on top of me. Somehow there was a tree hanging right there, right underneath where I hit at, and that four-wheeler hit that tree on its side, and it didn't roll on top of me. My brother was laughing at. I still don't know what happened, man, but yeah, I know what you mean when you're riding down them trails, and yeah, you never know what's gonna happen. I've been down some of them that I've been down a million times too, and sometimes there'll be a tree down, and you either got to brake or you got to try to go around it or over it. And, yeah.
We had, you remember the three-wheeler days?
Yeah,
three-wheelers were
dangerous.
Yes, we had a three-wheeler one time. Same uncle. And that's usually where he's had all kinds of things. So we decided to go down, and we went down what they call the boons. The boons is just a bunch of shell and everything else, and some are hard, but they're just rough trails. You know, I mean, stuff that hills you're gonna go up and stuff, like almost straight up. He goes right up them. Like he's done this enough. He goes right up them, and he says to me, he's like, "You can do it." I'm like, "I'm not doing that." He's like, "Come on, you got it." I'm like, "I ain't doing that." He's like, "All you gotta do is stand up, lean forward on it, and hit the gas. You'll be fine." I'm like, "All right, well, I'll do it." But I'm telling you, I'm gonna be pissed, Chuck, if I wreck. So I go up. I'm standing on this thing. I'm up. On the top, there's a root sticking out. Not like a little root, like a 6-inch thick root. I hit that thing, and all you hear is I went back with it. Down the hill we go, right? Lands right on me, and I'm still holding on. So when it landed on me, it bent again. Same scenario. This time it really bent and hit the throttle, right? Coming down, I'm fine. Luckily, it didn't hit me in the face or anything. It just hit my chest. So even though the floor was a little heavy, we kind of rolled with it. So it was almost like a ball. I didn't get hurt or anything. Well, it landed, but it did hurt a little bit, the breath out of me. I hit the bottom. The three-wheeler landed on all three wheels. And it's not like a four-wheeler will stay straight. The three-wheeler, it's got one wheel. It's going to go crazy. He's checking on me. And I'm like, "What are you doing? Get the three-wheeler. Cars come up the road, and the three-wheeler's heading towards it. He's worried about me. I'm like, you're going to have to explain that to somebody when it hits that car. So all you see is him running as hard as he can, like a cowboy jumping on a horse. He's trying to hit that thing. Then all he can do is turn it because he can't hit the brake because it's got the throttle stuck on it. So all he did was turn it, and then it just hammers up the road. And then he took everything he can to try to hit this thing while he's going up the road as fast as he can, try to get it back in place.
I learned not to hit a man. You might just break your hand.
That's like somebody that says, I was pissed off at somebody, so I hit the wall and I broke my hand. Well, how the hell did that work out for you?
If I'm going to hit something, I'm going to make sure I'm breaking it too.
Oh, definitely, Bouncer. Maybe when we do crappie fishing, we can talk. Let me run this by you now that we're talking. It's another idea of mine, and I like it. I don't know how well it'll go yet.
You can't.
And I'm not worried about sharing it and somebody else doing it because I think it would be a great thing. I'm thinking about doing a series, if I can get them to talk about it, a veteran series. Take a veteran out fishing on the bank, on somewhere, a lake or something, and share war stories. Hear their history. You know what I mean? I think that, but the problem is a lot of some veterans don't like to
awesome,
talk
man.
about that.
Yeah, there's a lot who would though, but I think that'd be awesome. I love sitting back listening to the old man tell stories, man. Even just talking, but war stories would be that much better. I think that's
Well,
a good idea.
and I know how you guys are in your state, but in our state we have American Legions. That are meant for their VFW stuff. They're made for veterans, and we know a lot of people part of them. Her family's part of them and stuff. So there's plenty of other people that might like fishing and want to do it.
Yeah,
Even if they just come along and you have a couple of them they can share. To me, there's a lot of potential there. A lot of people.
I think that's a good idea. And you'd be doing something good too, you know.
Exactly. I mean, it's just, to me, it's a change. I do comedy, but it doesn't mean you can't be serious too on some things.
Right.
It kills the dead time. You know what I mean? You're sitting there, you can have a long live stream, get your watch time up, but because somebody's gonna want to hear the history. I love hearing history, just like you said. It's great.
And if you get edited right, I could definitely see that being really good, man.
Yeah, I need to get. Me and her is gonna work on getting each other new computers this year, and I'm gonna do. Unfortunately, the software I buy, once you buy it, it's for whatever device it's on. It stays on. You can't move it.
Yeah.
You need a new computer first.
I said we are gonna work on computers. I didn't say he was getting a new
Who's
computer.
getting it first?
The FatMan, the guy that makes
the
money.
Fuck you are. You fucked mine up. You can have that fucker first.
I bet she gets tired of hearing that, don't she?
Oh, about money?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. She says the same thing probably every woman says when they're stay-at-home mom. I don't know where you think I don't work. I take care of these kids while you work, so half that money is mine.
My wife was out of work for about 2 years.
She don't.
In my defense, I have a birthday gift.
All right, we're gonna pause for a commercial break.
I have a birthday gift from last year that's still owed to me that he chose and I agreed with. So he owes me that. He took over my computer, now my tablet as well. So he's got himself thousands of dollars in debt with my electronics already. So if he really wants to press it, we can press it.
Why do I get a boat and stuff? I really owe her.
Yeah, but I remember when my wife was out of work she was out of work for about 1.5 years probably, and when she was working, she was always like, I just want to stay at home with the kids. And I was like, well, you could do that, but she makes more money than I do, so. And we kind of got an expensive lifestyle, I guess you could say. It's hard for one person these days, you know, depending on how you live. But she was like, I can't wait to stay home. I can't wait to stay home. She was out of work maybe 3 or 4 months, and she was ready to go back to work. I can't stand up sitting home with these kids all day. They change their mind real quick. But you got to give them credit because, you know, the women sitting at home, it's a full-time job in and of itself, just taking care of the kids. So.
Especially because I'm high strung. You see me. I talk a lot.
Oh, no.
I do a lot of things.
Oh, no.
Imagine my children.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Put that over here right now.
My kids are pretty tough, too.
Hold on. The boss lady wants to have her 2 pieces in this conversation because she's got 2 cents.
Just remember, any stay-at-home mom doesn't just have however many kids they have. For example, I have 2 toddlers, a stepson, a man-sized child, plus all of his little buddies that he has come around, or my nephews or whatever. I'm taking care of millions of kids, and you know what I get? Oh, I worked all week. I'm tired. Shove it right up.
Hey, you gotta go with that.
Too far. I don't care.
Yeah, at least you knew you was too
It's
far.
the same story here. I got 2 kids. I only got 1 with my wife, and I got 2 with my ex, but we got split custody. I got the boy, she's got my daughter, and we rotate on the weekends. But my wife, it was hard for her coming in when we first started dating, having 2 kids right off the bat. You know, it's rough on some people.
She done pretty good, as you can imagine.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I just saying I know what she's talking about. All the kids' cousins want to come up here and hang out. Kids from school. Yes, it's a lot of kids here sometimes. It's annoying. I ain't got the nerves for it. I don't.
either.
I am. I'll get to that in a minute. Her, unfortunately, when she came into the picture, was a lot of stuff going on with the courts. So she came in at a horrible time, but she stuck it out. We're still here 5 years later. So it's work.
Let's just change the subject before I say something that I shouldn't say.
But as for the nerves, I am horrible. I don't like whining. I can't stand it. I won't do it. I don't whine. That's why a lot of these people complain on YouTube. It drives me nuts. Like, I'm a person that lives in the now and thinks of the future. You can't change what's in the past, and you can't change what's going to happen. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen. You know, if my car breaks down on the side of the road and it's dead in winter, and it's snowing, it's icing, it's only -3 degrees, I got kids in the car, no heater, and everything else, and I have to wait for a tow truck, I don't get upset because that tire's still going to be flat. I still got to work on getting everything else. It doesn't help for me to get mad about it. I can't change it. I'm just going to do what I got to do to get these kids somehow warmed, get them somehow, do whatever I can do. It might not be the most opportune, but you got to live. You can't get upset about it.
Know what you mean.
You haven't met.
Later, Petrio. Thank you so much.
You apparently haven't met your significant other, huh?
Mommy.
No, Gaga, don't need to move. You need to find your blanket.
He wants mine. He wants to cuddle.
All right, down.
Again.
Down. There you go. Puppy's off.
He wants
You're
to
welcome.
cuddle. That's what he does. That's how you know he's ready to lay down again. No, the baby's coming over here.
Mom.
Go get your brother. Go get your brother.
I don't know what animal papa means that.
Go get Josh.
Oh, there you go. Okay, I understand. What?
Go get Josh. Get your fucking mutt.
For what?
Come on, big boy.
Gaia Marie, come here. Gaia, come. Come here. Come here, baby.
Gaia?
Yeah.
Gaia, like the Greek god.
Yeah, like the Greek god. That's what I
I've
said.
never heard the Greek god Gaia.
I didn't either. Her dad's into all that stuff. Ball. I didn't say play. I was going to give you some loves. She loves to play. Oh, my God.
Oh.
Bats and Binks, we're not going to be on the panel much longer because Grant's probably going to go live here soon. So we'll probably all head over there.
You got a couple things to do first.
Yeah, well, I know, but Grant's got time. And when we get off of here and Grant goes on, I'm going to do my wifey duties before I get any more trouble.
It's a honey-do list. Get it right.
Yeah, honey, do this.
Know what you mean, Bouncer Slab. Mom's been with me for 10 years, and I'm a lucky man to still have her, honestly.
I've seen a video that kind of changed a little point of perspective to a point. It was a guy sitting there, and his wife come over, and she asked about doing the dishes. He's like, that's not my job. I work. Dishes are your job.
Bro, I'd punch you
And he's like, that's a woman's job, and it's closed up. She's like, well, I'd like some help. He's like, well, you can get out of my face. I'm tired of hearing it. That's your job. So he's like, you know what? I'm not even going to watch the game right now. I'm going over to such and such and watch the game. She goes over there, and then his wife comes in and says about doing the dishes. And he's like, well, she said about she's going to go do the dishes. And he's like, no, I got him. You just go to bed. You did good tonight, everything else. He got up and said, excuse me, went to the dishes. Come, you know, what's going on with that? You know, that's a woman's job. Why are you doing this stuff? And he said to him, he's like, you got it all wrong. You know, we live together. We make a relationship. That's a partnership. So everything we do is a partnership. So if you want the dishes and live in this home, we created this home. It's a partnership. This relationship, we created it. It become a partnership. So, I mean, and he's right. I mean, it's sadly, but it's right. It is a partnership. As much as I want to not do things because I work all week, I should help. Once I come home, it's both of ours. It's no longer one's working, the other one's working. It's together. And need a partnership.
Oh, look at that.
I agree with that. And there's a lot of men, you know, that is old-fashioned like that. That's you know, they're call it women's work or whatever. I was raised by a single grandmother, so it took me a while to mature and realize that things that I needed to step up and do too, you know. But yeah, some people believe that, but I think some people are just piece of shits and lazy and don't want to step up where they're needed at.
I agree. Mama Cookie says life is going to throw obstacles your way. No use in getting mad, just get around them. What I always tell everybody is Obstacles going to throw life your way. I just jump on my Barbie bike and horn and squeeze that bitch and get around them.
Alright.
All right, Grant. Well, we're waiting for you.
The man of the hour.
That's right. Grant, he said about changing the name to G Spot, but I think he's changed his mind on changing the name. So I told him he needs to name his night show G Spot. Welcome to the G Spot.
It sounds a little dirty. It's got enough of attraction to make people curious.
Right. Like the Redneck Connection. I kind of like that name. You know what I mean? They named it thing.
Grant had to Google the G Spot. He still don't know what the G Spot is.
How many people's left in the chat? You're still here to put a 1 up or something. Let me know you're still listening at least.
I'm seeing 8. It's rough doing these late shows, man.
Well, I mean, I agree. But it's also rough during the day because you got to compete against more people in the day.
And Friday night, you got to imagine some people's out doing stuff, some sleeping because they're going to be off tomorrow and they got stuff to do.
Yeah.
I haven't really experienced with different times and stuff. I kind of just do whenever I can, I guess.
I kind of look at it as I'm appreciative of everyone who comes and shows up. I don't worry about the number or anything. Just like when people talk about subs, blah, blah, blah. I really don't care about the number of the subs. I just appreciate the support I'm getting, and I hope that I get more support. And like you said, I don't plan on making money, but I ain't gonna say I don't want to.
Right.
Like, if it's there, I'm going to take
money. You don't turn money down.
No, I don't care who you are. That's just
Unless you're Donald Trump, and that's still stupid. But I mean, it's a good thing what he's doing, but I wouldn't turn down no money.
Now, don't get me wrong. I am somewhat turning down money because I am not going to do ads on my channel. But
yeah, I've been thinking about that. I hate ads. I got YouTube Red because I use YouTube as my radio. I listen to all my music on YouTube. I don't want all them commercial breaks coming in, so I can't imagine going back to commercials. I don't want to put my viewers through a bunch of ads, man. Nobody wants to watch ads.
Well, I agree, and that's why I'm not. Hi, Mimi and Trek. How are you? And that's agree. I mean, I feel that people do not come to my channel to watch an ad. They come to see me. They come to see the content I'm providing. So these are the people that are supporting me. Why wouldn't I want to give them what they want? I want people to give me what I want. So I'm not going to put ads on. I don't want to be greedy and use their support to make me money.
And we're not going to make enough right now at this point where ads are even worth running.
Right. I mean, I think there's more money into the let's say Amazon Associate program where you don't have to put ads and people want to buy what you're showing. I use TroutMagnet a lot. If I can put it in the link and get it, do sweet. Big
or
brother
do PayPal and stuff like that.
Say it again. Sorry.
Or do PayPal where people can tip you, or you got the super chat, stuff like that. But the super chat, man, they take 30% of that. I just learned that the other day. That's crazy.
Well, it's funny because it tells you. I think it was Psycho Ghost Tracker. You know, super chat on the super chat it tells you $10, but on his screen it tells you when somebody donates to him, and it wasn't 30%. It was like 20 something because it'd say such and such sent $7 and some change.
Yeah.
So his is telling him exactly what he got, and then the super chat's telling him what they actually donated. So you kind of get the idea. But at the same time, I feel that you shouldn't. Again, it comes down to the supporters. If you're supporting me, I shouldn't. I granted hundreds of people it's hard to keep up with. I'll do the best I can. You know what I mean? There's ways good. But I don't feel that you should have to super chat me to get me to see what you're saying. You know what I mean? Like, if I want to do that, I can do a members only Q&A or something. You know what I mean? But if I want to do a regular chat, I need to do a regular chat so that I can talk to the people on there. If they want to donate to my Patreon, that makes more sense. Because I don't want to, just because you have money, you get the privilege to ask me a question any more than the person who supported me before you did. You know what I mean? I just feel like if you're going to support somebody, I want to give them all the support they deserve.
Well, some people, they do that thinking that if somebody sees that super chat, that gives them an advantage or whatever. But some people actually do it, just because they want to support the guy.
Well, I agree. But I just don't want to fiddle through it. I
Right.
get there's a lot of new opportunities, but
I know what you're saying.
I'm looking for the low guy. I've been the low guy. I am the low guy. I want to always act like I'm the low guy.
I'm the
It's kind
same
of
way.
like,
I used to go in all these chats and try to hang out and get viewers, and I ended up getting to know y'all like you and Grant and Rocco and Farmall and Cole and all these guys. I, I'm in there. If you'll notice, I'm not in there. Hey, I got you. Every once in a while, I will. If somebody gets me, I'll try to get them back. But I'm in there just to support y'all, give y'all watch time, and hang out with y'all because I enjoy your company. And you'll find out who your supporters are and who they ain't.
right? Oh yeah, and I mean, I've from this and doing this and hanging out. Hello, Ethan. Hanging out has been a. I found more people that don't do fishing that support me that want because I try to teach. I try to show things like my number one viewed video is hello blue collar fishing is how to rig and use a trout magnet because that is a cheap lure and it works so well. And to be honest, I'm doing a part two. I'm gonna do a part two because I feel like people I just didn't give enough justice the first time. As in, I showed how to rig and use it, but I don't explain more of how to choose the color, how to what they're good for. You know, they're awesome for kids. Yeah, I get the old style. Let's put a worm on a hook and stuff. But now you have to hope they don't swallow the hook. You're gonna have to you probably put a rehook on because you're probably going to cut the line. It's going to swallow it by the time you get it, and then you're going to have to keep putting a worm on. A trout magnet, you can have them work out there. Most of the time, it hooks them. 99% of the time, it hooks them right in the mouth. It's just how it works and how the thing works. So if you go and use them, it's great for kids. Throw them out there, let them reel in. My daughter caught a bass one time. I didn't believe her. She's like, I got a fish, Dad. I'm like, nah, all right, baby. You sure you do? And she reels in the freaking one about a half a pound of bass on her own. I'm like, well, shit, you do. All she was doing is I'd throw it out and she'd reel it in because it's just a grub. It's a food. Yeah. So it works great. I just don't think people realize potential for that, as well as a spinner and stuff. We go to rodeos. I don't take live bait, hardly ever. When we take her to the rodeos and stuff, I take her to something different. Now, I will use like salmon eggs or something because you get them palominos and stuff. They like them salmon eggs. But for the most part, I'll use a crankbait or something, throw it out there and let her roll in. She's little. That's what she wants to do. And that fish will grab it, and treble hooks will catch every time. She gets to reel the fish in. She gets a decent fish, and I didn't have to worry about a whole lot of killing it and stuff. So it's just, there's way better ways to do things. And then because I do that, I feel that that's the reason why I get a lot of different channels that are like, man, I love fishing. I need to get back out fishing because they see how easy it is.
Yeah. And like you were saying with the showing people how to do stuff, you know, that is the way to go because YouTube has become the new Google search. You know, you don't Google stuff no more. You go on YouTube and you search it and you want somebody to explain it to you. You want to see exactly how to do it, why, how, where, what, when, you know, all that stuff. So it's good to do the informational stuff. That's my first two videos. That's what I did. And that's my most successful videos.
Same here.
They get like 100 views every day.
Anthony, I don't know how to dip, bud. I mean, I definitely would be considering something like that. I mean, way in the future, maybe possibly something, but I've never done any dipping. Where's Animal Papa said about purple worm all day? I never tried the purple worm, but I think purple was coloration of the water would make a difference, especially in the muddy, murky water. Purple would be real nice.
And a lot of people, they don't realize that. They don't really understand matching colors to the water.
Yeah, I've had purple trout magnet. What'd you say? Strung out? Sorry.
A lot of people, basic things like that, a lot of people don't understand matching your lure to the color of the water. You know, you want to have different lures in stained water than you would in clear water. A lot of people don't even know simple things like that.
Well, that's just it. Ain't even time. I'm going to tell you something that the reason why I'm definitely doing a time video. Somebody told me this week that he says, I'm not going to lie to you. I don't know how to tie a hook. I just do like, he literally does overhand knots when he ties the hook, two of them.
Yeah,
I'm like, I'm like, you should probably do it either a clinch knot or an improved clinch knot is the general rule of thumb for most things. He's like, what is that? I'm like, how long have you been fishing again?
Right.
So hearing that tells you like a lot of stuff that we take is like, oh yeah, everybody should know that. It's probably the number one thing we should be videoing. But yes, Animal Papa, purple worm would definitely work. Dark colors and real light. Some people don't realize that white colors will work really good in dark color water as well. more for noise. But nighttime, for some reason, white really works real well, and even some dark brown colors. I don't know why. Just
It's about the silhouette that it creates. When you think when you're in a dark, muddy water that you would want a light color lure, but it's actually the opposite. If you take a black worm, black midnight oil, and put it in dark water, it actually gives it a better silhouette that the bass can pick up and see on.
Yep. And then muddy water, one of the best tips I can give if you're going bass fishing is shallow and near the banks, because that's what bass are looking for, is that bait fish. And bait fish like to go up shallow when it's muddy water, and that's what they're doing. They're pushing up them fish to the bank so they can see them better, and then they eat them. So that's, I mean, I love muddy water. When they get up in those shallow banks, I can pull 5, 6, 3-pounders left and right, and it's awesome. Yeah, blue collar. Actually, in the morning here, I'm maybe going fishing. That's the plan. But being on here, and then I want to play the game, some Minecraft, the old lady night. So
you ain't getting none of this East Coast rain, man. It's been raining for the past week, and I think we're gonna have rain till Monday.
It's snowing tomorrow. It's gonna start snowing, rain tomorrow, and then a couple weeks we're getting more. We just got through some snow again. Like Wednesday it snowed, whole couple inches and stuff. I think. What did you get here? 2 to 5 or something like that. 3 to 6, something like that. And then here it is. Thursday came by. Friday, here it is. I could have fished today, yesterday, and then I can fish tomorrow for a part of the day. I'm like, it goes from snow into fishing weather. I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah. Usually don't start fishing down here until about middle of March, end of March, early April. We don't get no snow down here, man. We get a couple inches a year of dusting. We ain't even had no snow this year at all. See, y'all hate it up there, but down here where you don't get snow, you miss it. You want your kids to be able to go get in the sled and sled down the hill, pull them around on a 4-wheeler. Kids are missing out on snow around here.
Listen, my best analogy for it, we drive in snow. People, like, for example, Tennessee, you get a quarter inch of snow and they're shutting down roads.
Right. I live on the Georgia-Tennessee line. That's the way it is. Even if there's a chance of participation, they'll shut down the schools. Nobody don't know how to drive in it.
I have family in Hartsville, Tennessee.
Animal Papa, yeah. I see you. Be right back if you're still there. Definitely, he said he only uses a purple worm. That's pretty much his thing. Worm will always be around. Senko will be the number one thing. Even professional fishermen are still using Senkos. I mean, you definitely can catch fish on Senkos every day, all day. Unfortunately, it's a finesse worm. You really got to know what you're doing to keep it. But switching up sometimes to get the bigger bass to go as well. I mean, you can catch big bass all day long. I caught 6, 7-pounder. Well, I can't say I caught it. I hooked onto one for somebody, and I let their kid reel it in because it was a fishing thing, and he had to be the one who reeled it in. But I did the work. I cast it out, finessed it, and hooked it, but I wasn't allowed to reel it in. Once you hook it, you have to give it to the kid. But it was 6, 7 pounds on one. And
yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was going to say it's actually on my Instagram, I think.
I think the worm is, when I say worm, I'm talking about a plastic worm. I think it is the most overlooked lure because it's so simple and it's been around so long. Everybody today is getting caught up in these new lures that come out, and they think these new lures, you ain't got to have the newest, most expensive lure, man. All you got to do is get you a couple bags of worms, different colors, different sizes, finesse, whatever you're going to do with them. And you can if you cannot catch a bass on a worm, something is wrong.
I agree. Anthony, shoelace and a long stick isn't a bad idea to try to do a survival video. I might try to do that. Told me said about cookie party. I seen that. Blue collar. I don't really use the polymer knot very much. I use an improved clinch knot, but I do use a knot. I don't know what it's called. I've seen somebody doing a video, and I'm going to do a video soon. So when you see me do a knot video, blue collar, if you know what it is or anybody knows what it is, let me know what the knot is because I can't find that video anymore.
I do a polymer knot or just a standard knot.
Yeah, I do improved clinch knot for majority of the time because I have two. Improved clinch knots to me is something you want instant reaction to, like trout magnet, jigs, and stuff. But then like crankbaits that have the free, you want them to move freely, I do the other knot because it creates a loop and it just lets it go freely and lets it do its job, what it's designed to do. So that's my two main knots because to me, that's all you need.
Blue collar, I'm the one that's on the Georgia-Tennessee line. I know where Chickamauga is. Yeah, I'm about 20 minutes away from Lake Chickamauga.
Big boy, I have no idea what you're saying, buddy, because I don't speak that language. I think it's German. Oh, yeah, it's at the end of it. Yeah, I don't do any of that. Let's do
Blue collar, where you from? I'm just right across the Tennessee line in Georgia, man, right below Chattanooga.
how to get rid of old Big Boy. Big Boy was speaking some dumb stuff.
Big boy. Big
Yeah.
Burley?
No, Big Boy 332. I just, yeah, Big Burley one. That's my brother.
Yeah, I know.
No, Big Boy was saying stuff about Hitler. So I had to get rid of him.
Hitler.
Blue collar, our lockdown's March 1st for most places. We do have a couple, a stream, it's a lake considered, and then we have Canoe Creek that you can fish a lake all year long. There is no restrictions on it, but you can't go in the streams. You're supposed to only stay on the lake itself.
Fluke, yeah, I love the fluke. I like the super fluke better than I do just a regular old fluke.
I don't use flukes.
Man, they are great. They are great.
Bass and Mink's got his colors. He keeps talking about, and he showed me a signature color. It looks good. It looks good, like for a shad color looking thing. And when we go up to Palmatuma this year, I'm going to try it out and we'll see. Anthony Dressler, if you keep showing support, keep coming. Eventually, I will make you a moderator. I don't really do a whole bunch, a lot of these. I mean, I have a few moderators in here, but I think when you get crazy giving moderators out, sometimes they get like their feelings catching. That's why I kind of be picky on it.
Josh, when you go bass fishing, man, you got to try a fluke. I recommend trying just the regular fluke. It's got a little split tail. You do a little jerk. It looks like a dying minnow pretty much. Or you can get the super fluke, and they got the paddle tail. You'll wear out some bass with them, I promise you. That's my second favorite bait.
I like jig. My number one bait for bass is always gonna be Senko, but my second one's the jig.
Yeah, I like jigging too.
Well, blue collar fish, if you use all that stuff, we need to get together. I know we talked about it. I'm trying to get, because blue collar is from originally Tennessee, I think, and then he lives up in Pennsylvania. So
I'm not sure where the Cumberland Plateau is. What is that from? I mean, what area is that? Is that East Tennessee? Blue collar, you got to know where Chattanooga is if you're from Tennessee. Cleveland, Chattanooga.
blue collar, our openings, yours is earlier than us. You have early. Ours April 12th or 13th this year. You got the early season over there, so you'll be able to go a lot sooner than us.
Binks, appreciate the follow. I don't even mess with Twitter hardly, man. I just ain't got the energy for social media. It's hard enough running a YouTube channel. I ain't got time for the Twitter and stuff. If you follow me, if I'm ever on there, I'll holler at you. I'll follow you back.
Bouncer, are you on live chat or are you on top chat? Because
I'm mad about that too. I got to flip over.
Not be able to see him either, but I because they like Anthony Dressler's. I had to remove some of his stuff. He wanted to be a moderator, and then I said no, and then I get the F word. So obviously he's playing around.
Blue collar's a good guy. I see him in a lot of the same chats I'm in.
Yeah. See, he confuses me. Blue collar is about Knoxville. He's gonna be Knoxville, Tennessee. I know that, but there is a Knoxville right by me. Every time he says that, I'm like, oh, cool. We're not too far then.
Blue collar, you a Tennessee fan?
You looked at my wall, see if you had any Tennessee on there, didn't you?
I'm a big Tennessee fan. I got hats everywhere, dude.
I'm Clemson. Sorry.
Right here, you got the Tennessee roots on it. And then I'm a Tennessee. I love Tennessee football, dude. I don't want to hear no trash talking because we've had a bad 2 years, but Crossville, Cookville, yeah. I know where you are. or where you was.
Fine, George.
Huh?
Keep it in mind.
She's the Buckeyes
Or
or Pitt.
Is she from Ohio, or did she just like the Buckeyes when they had what's the name?
I'm literally am right beside, like 20 minutes from Penn
Penn
State's
State.
main university.
And we live close to the Penn State University. But
Oh yeah, you said you was a Clemson fan, right?
yeah,
Man, how you not a Penn State fan?
because I don't believe you choice pick just because you live somewhere. You have to support that team.
I hear you. I mean, that's me. I'm born and raised in Georgia, but I'm a Tennessee fan. I'm in the northwest corner of Georgia. I'm just a little bit closer to Tennessee than I am Alabama, but I could be a Tennessee fan, Alabama fan, Georgia fan.
My feeling on it is look at St. Louis Rams. Now they're LA Rams. So all those St. Louis fans.
Yeah.
So it can change.
That's why I don't like the NFL, man. When I was younger, I was a Cowboys fan, I guess because they were so successful with Troy Aikman and Emmitt Smith, the Michael, the Cowboys of our days. But today the NFL, man, it's more business. You can't
Yeah.
really be a fan of the team. That's what I like about college. These kids, they pick and choose their schools. It's got more passion into it. But the NFL is you're a fan of the manager. You ain't a fan of the team because it's too much of a business for me.
Well, look at it. The Cowboys got. I mean, I'm a Cowboys fan, but at the end of the day, Jerry knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
He's got business. They ain't Super Bowl winnings now. They're not Patriots. They're not the Steelers right now. We've had the same 5 wins for quite a while now.
You got a loyal fan base.
What's up, Sassy Sandy? Hook Hunt TV.
Oh, blue collar, I'm gonna dock you. You misspelled it, man. Yeah, I figured everybody in Pennsylvania was a Penn State fan, though. Man, I know they went through that trouble a while back, but
Well, you
that
gotta
coach,
remember.
James Franklin, he's a hell of a coach, man. He did good things at Vanderbilt, and Vanderbilt does not have no talent. So,
Anthony, the Cleveland's going to do all right. They're getting their game up.
yeah.
Janet's back on. She's probably been listening, or she's getting that shot and beer ready for Grant. He must have been home, had that shot and beer, and in the shower now.
Sassy, what's going on? I didn't see you sneak in here.
Hollister, how you doing?
Looking Hunt. Holster. I don't know how to pronounce it. I call him Holster.
Yeah.
Holster.
I don't know how to pronounce it either. Every time I see the word about shout out, all I can think of is Jags fishing. First rule of Jag fishing, don't ask for a shout out.
People coming to the chat rooms. Can I get a shout out? They think if they hear their name over the screen or whatever, it's gonna make somebody get you or something. But it don't work like that.
Well, my whole live stream's about hanging out, not throwing out that. Hit this guy, hit that. I mean, I'll be here all day long doing that. Let's have a good time, enjoy each other's company.
It's a good way to grow, but you ain't getting a loyal following, and them people ain't gonna check out your videos.
Right. That's just it. Like you see 100s on there, 80, and they're like going nuts, blah blah blah. This one 91 from here, blah blah. But that's all it is.
Are you even live? Because you're not coming up live on mine.
Yeah, I'm live or strung out, wouldn't be able to hear me.
What?
She said, "Are you even live? Because it's not even coming up on mine." I'm like, "I have to be because I'm talking to you." And everybody's commenting.
What are you doing? Look.
Sandy says I can't stay long. Just getting ready for bed. Got to be up early. We'll be ready tomorrow night, Sandy. We're gonna try to get Brenda to join you and Janet. Brenda seems like she'd be pretty cool. Binks, I can't even say that word. Pimatuning.
Say what word?
Bass and Binks said I'm drop shotting that Pimatooning.
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 That's where we're going fishing this year. I never drop shot either.
I thought Binks was in Ohio.
All right, Stingray. Stingray said, "Blow your nose." Comes in my chat, and the first thing he says to me is, "Blow your nose." Apparently, I got some boogies hanging out. You see them?
I ain't noticed nothing.
It'd be nice to know how.
What'd you say?
Nothing I can say out loud. You'll yell at me.
Okay.
He's gonna come back with them long, stretchy, snotty boogers stretching all the way down to his lip. You wouldn't even care, would you? You don't even care, do you?
No, I wouldn't even give a dang. I'm the type of person that I'll be fishing and there'll be frozen boogers the whole way around here. I don't even wipe them. I just let them crystals hang here.
Like on Dumb and Dumber when they're on that scooter riding up Colorado.
He's like, I got to go for it, man. Oh, that's warm.
Yeah. I love that movie, dude.
Sweet.
Where you at, blue collar? I think I hit 1,000 tonight, Janet said.
I couldn't even tell your mind's at. Now, I'm so bad at this technology. I used to be really good at this stuff, but I stopped doing it when I was a kid. I was good, but now I just stick with what I have. She showed me how to bring the chat up, the video up, and that's what I do. And then I get new channels afterwards, as long as they have content or if they're comment on my channel. Most of the time, I just tell them comment. If you comment on my channel, I'll check your channel out. So,
He's not computer illiterate.
thanks, T-Gray Steve. I'm sure that's mine you're talking about.
Yeah, I ain't had a computer since like probably 2001, 2002, because I haven't needed one, dude. The cell phones now, it got everything you need on it. So when I started doing YouTube, I knew I needed to edit and all that stuff. So I just now got a computer when I started YouTube.
Gary, the reason why you keep getting your stuff deleted is because we don't ask for subs here. Or you can say that
You're in
word.
the wrong chat, Gary.
Yep.
Just a hangout, man. Just a hangout.
That's right. Just to hang out. Did you read Bouncer Slab? He says, famous last words on a motorcycle. My whole body is cold except my back. What did you do?
I'll be right back. I got to hit the head.
Take the Cheerios with you. Get the aiming.
I'm a professional.
So you can hit right in the middle of them. I make them do backflips.
I don't know what's more annoying. The fact that he can't move, the fact he's snoring, or Frosty and his fucking wheel.
To be honest, I'm surprised he's sleeping. He was acting like he was ready to rock out tonight because he got some sleep tonight.
He finally got himself tied up.
That's what it is,
And
too.
icing kicked in.
The Slate Channel, what's up?
You move him.
Give me 1 minute while I let him come back. Give me 1 second. I got to move. Now you're back. I got to move my son real quick. I'll be right back. I feel like cool right now. He ate most of that spaghetti.
Hey, y'all in the chat looking for support, man. The best thing I can tell you is when you go into a chat, I know how it is wanting to grow and trying to get views and subscribers and stuff. If y'all just check each other out, come back to the chat room and let so-and-so know that you got them, more than likely these people will go back and support you because you supported them. When you ask for chat or you ask for subscribers, it's kind of a turn off. Nobody likes that, even though most of the people are the same. But check somebody out, come back to the chat room, let them know you got them, and more likely they'll come back and get you. Scratch my back, I'll scratch your back kind of thing.
Right there. Gotta go get the fucking shit.
Grant, you still in here? Yeah, you ain't even got an avatar picture, man.
I will much.
Hook them down. What's up, man? We just hanging out. You at home, Grant?
Don't come crazy.
Dang, you gonna take a shower before you get on YouTube?
Just go get your shorts on or whatever.
So my wife was asking me earlier today, why you taking a bath to get on YouTube?
My green shorts are still in my bag.
I want a bath because I needed a bath. Hey Grant, you said you off tomorrow. What time's a good time? Sandy, if you still in here, what's a good time for you? If y'all can get with Brenda, maybe we'll figure out a good time for her. Be fun to get Rocco back up there, but I don't know what he's got going on. I'd love to get FatMan up there.
Well, we talking about it. We're working on it. We're getting there someday.
I respect what you're doing though, man. You got them kids and stuff. It's not the best thing to be doing.
That's the reason why we haven't done it yet.
It's always fun to hang out with y'all. I mean, it's kind of like hanging out at the bar with y'all or whatever, but I'll regret the videos the next morning. I'll try to get on there and go delete them as fast as I can.
Well, you don't have to post them. Just get used to not posting them.
Yeah, no, I don't even know how to go in there and make it. I found that on accident, but when I was trying to look for it, I couldn't find it to make it private after it uploads.
You can make it private before you upload. I think you have to do it. Oh, no, you can't because it's chat's thing. Yeah, I'm not sure how you do it either. Now that we're talking about it.
What's up, Rocco? If y'all want some support, that's the man to go get. Passion for hunting and fishing. He is a great supporter. The dude is relentless at what he does, getting people to their goals. Great all-around guy. He's also got some great content. A lot of people use him up for his live streams, man. But he's got some great hunting content. Y'all go check him out. Great guy, for real.
You get the tower.
Well, I don't think I need to say any more than that. Passion. Thanks, buddy, for coming in. Definitely. I was on a earlier, Passion, but to add on to what he was just saying about support stuff, yeah, Passion's good. He pushed to give me 800. Unfortunately, I lost all of them. And I was saying earlier, I think then we need to look at is it's just my thought is obviously is I think that the issues we're hitting the subscribe button as soon as we go to the channel, then watching the video and commenting and stuff. I think we need to start as supporters to go into a video channel, watch the video, and then comment or whatever. And on your way out, make sure you hit the subscribe button. That way it's showing YouTube instead of, hey, I didn't even see anything of this guy or this person, and I hit the subscribe button. That's telling YouTube, hey, sub for sub. But if you watch the video, you hit the like button, comment. Now it's saying you interacted with them before you hit the subscribe button. I think that's another reason because Passion pushes for it. I got most of the people that he gave me, they subscribed, left a comment, and watched some of my video. And I still lost them, and I think that's the reason why. I think with the changes and stuff, that's another one of their up because they're not going to tell us when they change stuff for their.
That man, I don't know if it's my connection or your connection.
What's that?
Your video keeps on buffering for me. Yeah, I didn't even know till today. Grant pointed it out in a Cole's chat, but you know, sometimes you'll get comments that end up in your spam box.
Yeah,
and they ain't spamming. Grant said that them people are people who are commenting without even watching your video. So that's something else to look at too. I'm getting now where I don't even look at my spam folder.
Well, see, I look because that's not. I can tell you right now, it's not completely true. Some of mine are people that come in all the time and watch my videos, but it's what they say. You know, I show you a lot of support, or you're a good supporter too. And since they said the word support, sub, or whatever, they put it in my spam folder.
See you later, Sandy.
Later, Sandy. It's all right, Passion. It's not your fault, bud. You definitely do your best, and you know I didn't even ask for you to do that. You know, I come in just showing you support, and you all of a sudden wanted to push for me. So I appreciate you just giving me the support you gave me. It's all right. Grant, when are you planning on going live? When you do, I don't know. Strunger's probably gonna go over there, but I'm gonna be a couple minutes yet because I got a couple duties I gotta do. Yeah, Passion. That's where I'm at now. If they don't comment, that's why I'd say every time. If you're gonna check me out, comment. You know what I mean? Like, I'll comment back on yours, and sometimes I'll even comment on theirs, but I won't hit the subscribe button until I see they comment back or they watch something. Because I'm not gonna give them the love. I'll give them a little bit just to help them out, but if they're not willing to go all the way, they ain't getting all mine. Hey, Gina.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. You'll start noticing who's watching your videos, who's commenting, who's doing what. And then, eventually I get tired of scratching this person's back. If it's somebody I like, I'll keep on watching their stuff. But if it's somebody that, I feel like that's using me or whatever, I quit giving them the love back.
I agree. Am I still buffering for you? You're all right.
It is choppy, man. I don't know if it's mine or if it's on your end.
Let me see. I got a phone right here. Let me see if I can move it away without feedback.
It is choppy, man. I don't know if it's mine or if it's on your end.
Mine seems to be good. Is anybody else finding me choppy? I'm just curious.
I'm getting about 10 frames a second for you. It's choppy. More like 3 frames a second.
Can everybody hear me all right? Oh, Hookem says he hears both of us all right. So it must be on your end. Yeah, everybody says they can hear me good. It must be your end.
It might be. I got all the kids up. We got about 50 devices hooked up on Wi-Fi.
Blue
Not
collar.
literally that.
Sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Blue collar. Who you got? Well, I don't even know who you call going. I never knew you did lives. Wonder why yours never come up or never see you. But if I definitely
That's.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I was wanting to say this while I'm thinking about it. That's something else that it seems like YouTube has limited us to how many people that we can get notifications from. Because I used to get all of Passion's notifications. I don't get his notifications no more. It seems like it replaces them or something. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I only get certain notifications from certain people, and some of them is people that I'm not even really following like that.
Okay, blue collar. Blue collar says, I don't know, you can read his because you said you have a hard time hearing me. You can see what he's saying.
I hear you. It's just the video feed is choppy.
Oh, he said that it's the purge accounts, the ones that aren't active very much. They do it every month. They must reevaluate it. Sounds like what he's saying. Blue
No,
collar.
that's the thing. Rocco, he's active, but I don't get his notifications.
Yeah, that's true too. True too. Okay, well, I didn't know that, blue collar. Unfortunately, Sundays is my family day because I work such a busy life and busy schedule of work. To do this YouTube stuff and everything, I had to make a deal with the devil, and the deal is every Sunday I have to give her the whole day, no fishing, no YouTube, all that. So that's why you guys don't see me on Sundays. That's just kind of a family day, and that's what we do. I mean, that's just I got to give a day for the family.
Awful, awful, awful wife, man.
No, right?
I'm kidding, dude. That's I respect you for that. I really do. That's good that you take that time out. You got a good balance going on. You seem like a real good guy, man. I like that about you.
No, thank you. I think you're a good guy too. Gina, I am a fishing. I don't really do hunting, but I'm a fishing channel. He's a fishing hunting channel. But when we do live streams, we just like to hang out. We don't try to do the whole support each other things. We talk about things. Sometimes we talk about YouTube. Sometimes we just talk about life in general. We just like to hang out and have a good live chat, an actual chat.
Yeah, I think he covered it. If you want to talk hunting or fishing, I think we both can cover both of them. But we're just random for the most part of it. We're just hanging out, a couple of guys hanging out with y'all and talking to each other.
Anthony, I hit the gym almost all the time. I'm fat because I eat a lot, not because I'm weak or small. I'm pretty stout guy, but I eat a lot. I like eating and I don't get out to running much. Not into cardio. I just lift.
Gary said, "Watch out, squat." This dude's got to either be in his 20s or teens, or he's just one of them "I will pump you up" kind of guys.
That's an odd time to walk in.
Yeah. Dabby went and got a shower. She just come out and dressed and all that. And all she heard you saying, "I'm going to pump you up." Blue Collar, do you keep it on your channel? Like, I don't ever get anything from you. I actually thought you weren't really posting any videos. I mean, I see you on the chats. I know who you are, and I definitely do your channel. I'll triple check on my stuff, but I don't never get, for some reason, never get any of your notifications, even though you did anything.
I believe he said he does stuff. He's kind of similar to Cole. He interviews people kind of more like a show more than a live stream. I seen him saying this morning or yesterday, sometime in the chat, he was talking about he's got some kind of a professional fisherman coming on that he's interviewing.
Yeah, FLW tour. So I'm definitely, well, if that's the case, then I'm going to have to go back and check all of his stuff out. I'll have to give him some watch time and check his things out. I'm definitely into that. Yeah. Okay, give me a minute here. My question is we ain't gonna put no names out there, but do you let the guy talk or do you cut him off? I'm not saying nothing. I'm not saying bad about anybody. I'm just asking. Simple question.
And I think he's got it in his mind somewhere that he has to be dedicated to that exact minute, that exact hour.
Yeah, maybe I know.
Something he learned in school or something. I don't know, but it's kind of rude and it's kind of off-putting. But at the same time, most of us know to overlook it. But I think at the same time, it kind of hurts him a little bit.
Well, you also got to remember that he said he was in the Army and stuff. Something happened over in the Army. So I was just talking to Tad about this today. You got to think, has he always been that way or did something happen? You know how Army messes people up, like changes them, their point of views and everything.
Yeah, I think there's I think there's something there. I don't know the medical term for it, but I think it's maybe autistic or something like that.
Right. Let me get back up here and see it. Oh, I ain't gonna lie, Gina. I would have thought Buzzer too when I read it real fast, but now you say it's Bizarros or something.
Yeah. I didn't know he was in the military.
Yeah. Something happened. I can't remember. That's why he doesn't swim or something. Like, I can't remember what all he said. I mean, Grant will probably know more than me because he's got he's on there in the mornings and stuff.
Oh wow, Basson Bink said he got hit by an IED in a Humvee.
Who, Blue Collar? You're gonna have Scott Martin on your channel? Is that, I'm not sure if I'm understanding what he's saying there. That's my favorite. If I had a dream, that'd be what it is. The fish with Scott Martin. You ever watch him? You still there?
I am.
Oh, did you hear anything I just said?
Yeah. I was trying to read the chats. I was trying to figure out if that. I think that might be who he said it was. You're fine, Rocco. You're fine, buddy.
No, we ain't picking on Cool Blue Collar. No, I mean, Cole has got great visions. I just think that he's got too much on his plate. I think he needs to step back and fine tune what he's doing.
Yeah, we ain't hating on him. It's just some common issues. I guess people notice there's a pattern there.
It's just like me. A lot of people, something we say or something, it just sticks out. You know what I mean? Like, you got a hit phrase or something, they're always going to pick on that. That's the way it is.
I got to go out to my shooting house and get my computer chair, dude. This one ain't got a back on it, so over here all humped over and all awkward. I need a chair back.
Yeah, I see like blue collars to IED, just like you said and stuff. Yeah, I knew it was something like that. But yeah, but Gina Bizarre goes good with Ghost. I mean, it stands out a little better than Buzzard or Bizarre. So I think your name's just fine.
Bizarro, that makes me think of some kind of old weird circus master or whatever you call him.
Supposed to watch Baby.
Yeah, I don't know who that is, blue collar. Tim. I mean, I watch Scott Martin, but everything I know about Scott Martin, I'm renting his lake house. Okay, now it makes sense. The guy he's got coming on is who Scott Martin's renting the lake house from. Okay, well that's cool. Scott Martin's a good dude. I like video Scott Martin did. He was doing the tour and he was at I don't remember where at, down south somewhere. I think Florida. It was close to home. His girls came and visited him, and he walks in the room in the morning. He's like, "Hey guys, you guys all right? You gonna come see Dad today?" Kind of like whispering, keeping him up. And then his cameraman's named Brandon. He always messes with Brandon, right? So he's all quiet to his daughter. He's like, "Okay, I'll see you later." And he goes to Brandon's door and goes, "Boom, boom, boom, boom! Get up, Brandon!" Like screaming, scaring the crap out of him. Oh my god, just get in there. And Brandon ain't even allowed on the boat with him. Because they changed the FLW tour, changed the rules this year where the cameraman's not allowed on the boat. And it's just the angler and the FLW tour guy is videoing it because they're trying to live stream their stuff now on TV. So it's funny. I don't know. Where's Lake Hobart Animal Papa? What is that? Hobart Kong? Hobart Kong? How would you say that? Hobart Kong? I figured blue collar because it took you a little while to answer my questions. All right, Rocco. See you later. Yep, Animal Papa, I'm in PA. Yep. Can you hear me? Strung out?
Yeah, I hear you good.
Passion wants to know what time the game is beginning.
Grant's off tomorrow. Sassy said around 9. I haven't got with Brenda Klein, but Brenda Klein said she would do it. I don't know if that's a definite yes tomorrow. She usually has her daughter on Saturdays. Let's shoot for like 10 o'clock Eastern time. Is that all right with y'all? And Janet, I think she's off on Sunday, so it works out on a Saturday for her too. See you, Rocco.
Blue collar says I look like Brandon. Now you're gonna have to get on Scott Martin, see Brandon. You can tell me if I look like Brandon at some point. You ever do the Rubik's Cube?
Dude, I got the not the code, but the algorithm or whatever for it. And there's so many turns you can do, and I still cannot do it.
I used to
one in my life. So I got on YouTube trying to cheat. Got the code for it. I still can't do it. It's driving me nuts. My son has one.
I'll give you the first 2 rows. I used to be able to do them within 5 minutes. I can do the first 2 rows. Really.
Shit, man, you got people out there doing it in 3 seconds.
Miss Fatman says we got time to start shaving. All right.
Hey, dude, I think you need to connect the stash to the beard. Get rid of the side stuff. Get you a Colonel Sanders going on.
No, Animal Papa, I do ice. I have never ice fished really, but I do want to do ice fishing. But in Pennsylvania, the ice, it just wasn't good this year. Ever. It wasn't good. So let me show you. See this middle one? Talking to you, strung out.
Hold on a second.
Okay.
Well, let me say this to Janet. I don't know if my wife will be on, but starting Monday, she's going to be on vacation for 10 days. I think we're going to try to go out of town, but she said she does want to get on a drinking game with us, so probably within the next week or two, she'll be on one. Y'all will meet her eventually.
Oh, all right. Animal Papa's from New Jersey. Yeah, Miss Fatman says, if I want to kiss her, this thing's got to go.
I was trying to grow one. I can't grow no beard. This goatee's about the best I can do. I'll have a good line over here, and this one won't go all the way up over here. This one's full over here, and over here looks like crop circles. I can't grow a beard, but yeah, I had that little mustache going for a little while for the first time just to try it out. My wife did not like it.
Yeah, I don't like it either. It tickles the top and then my food, and I don't like it.
It suits you all right, though.
Well, some people do. But here, see the center square?
Yeah.
Never moves on any of the sides. That's the number one thing you got to remember. See the white one?
Yeah, that's your starting point.
Nope. This one is. The yellow is your starting point. Okay?
I know you got like white on one side, yellow on the other, orange and green or whatever.
Orange and red because they're close to color. And then you have green and blue.
Right. You got to match it up on the opposite side. Go ahead and go with what you're going with.
Okay, see the yellow? You want to make a plus sign with the white ones on the other side. So you want white here, white here, white here, white here. That's it.
Yeah, I know. That shit's harder than it sounds, though.
No, it ain't. No, it ain't. Let me show you. See, here's the yellow. Okay. See, that's right there.
Yeah.
All I want to do is bring it right to the yellow. Bam. There's already got two of them. I'm going to find this one. This one's on this side. Luckily, I can do it. If it wasn't, let's say it was like this. If there's a white already up here in the center, I'm just going to turn it away from it till there's not one. And then I'll move this one up. Whoops, it's hard to do in the camera. Bam. I already got three. See, that wasn't hard. Same thing. I'm going to turn around, find the one that's in the... See, you don't get concentrated. Remember, it's a cross. So you just got to find the piece that looks like it's in one of those cross spaces. Right there it is. So then I'll come back up here to yellow. It's right there where I need to be. That wasn't hard. I already made the cross. This is irrelevant. All you're trying to do is make the cross.
Yeah, no. That's the thing that I can't even get started on, dude. I have to turn my cube 50, 60 different ways to even get something similar to that.
So then all you do...
I took the stickers off and rearranged them, and this thing's all out of whack or something. I don't know.
Okay, I met Deer Meat for dinner and talked for a while with him at the Harrisburg show last week. Dang, I was going to go to the Harrisburg show last week, and I didn't. I just couldn't. Family and stuff couldn't make it happen. Ike tweeted me today, so there's that. Might meet the mall next month. It'll be a classic. Dang, Blue Collar, you're doing some things, boy. Ike and everything. I seen Ike was in Philly fishing the sewer drains not too long ago.
Gene, I think you are looking for Rodney Atkins.
Yeah, see, I wouldn't know that. You would. That's country. That's not me.
Come on, Rodney Atkins is a good artist. Go ahead with your Rubik's Cube, man.
Okay, so here we got the top one, right? You go on the side. See, it's orange. Remember, I told you the center don't change. So you just turn it to get to the orange, right? And then you turn it the whole way up to the white now. Right? Just right upside down. And you do that to all four of these whites. So here's green. Since green's there, I'm going to turn green down to the bottom. Come back to my yellow. I got two left. Here's blue. I take both of them at the same time. I'm going to turn it till it gets to blue.
FatMan.
Yes.
Don't be a smart ass.
I was just being a smart.
Oh. Okay. There it is. We'll go to red. Oops. All you did was change the white to the bottom now. Now you stay at the white. That's where you start out with it. Once you figure that out, I'll tell you the rest.
I'm telling you, I've been watching them YouTube. I was determined one day. I was determined as hell, and I could not get it, dude. I spent 3 or 4 hours on it. It took me forever just to get the cross.
Well, I'm going to get the first 2 rows. So I'm doing it right now. We'll see how long it takes me to get the first 2 rows for you.
Hey, when you get off here and you get some free time, if you think about it, go look at the Rubik's Cube algorithm, and they have it's supposed to be no matter where you are, no matter how much you got the cue mixed up, you can turn this and it'll eventually kick in and the same pattern will pick up, but it did not work for me.
It's false. That's not true.
Blue collar, yeah, I've been up there to the orange and white game every year, except I don't think we didn't go last year. I've been up there every year for the past 6 or 7 years. I went to a couple games this year. Grant, you got that timer going? But he's got the lip and the tongue going on. He's being serious.
You make it a little harder now.
Pressure is on.
There's the first two.
All right.
This is where sometimes I haven't done this in a while. I might forget one down here. Look at that. Even though I don't mean to. There's the first two. There's white. There's yellow. All you gotta do is the bottom row now. That's easier said than done.
Gina, that's where you gotta play that feminist card at.
Hey, you want to play with it a little bit?
Don't give up. Don't give up.
I don't want to continue on. I'll get it.
He got
some other day.
Dang.
We'll hit the timer on it, and I'll do it some other day. Maybe I'll tell you what. Next live stream you come on my live stream, we'll time it. And we'll see how long it takes me.
How about you come up on the drinking night and blow our minds? Great cornholio.
Yeah, how I figured it out was I went on YouTube and found people doing it the long algorithms, and then I pieced them on shortcuts. So, like, I take this guy's, oh, this was pretty quick to get this, but it took a while to get to this one. But then this guy kind of did the same thing on the second row and got this far. So I kind of pieced them all together, and I wrote my own small algorithm, and that's how she was doing it. Like, I wrote it, and she was able to do it. So if I can find that paper, I'll send it to you, and I bet you I can get you to solve it.
There is an algorithm to it. It's weird, but I cannot do it. I'm telling my son must have jacked his stickers up, or I don't know what happened, dude. It was not working. I'm ready to just go buy a new Rubik's Cube and start fresh myself.
I have like 3 of them.
He's got one of the mini ones. I don't know if it shouldn't be no different, but dude, I'm telling you, I tried so hard one night, 3 or 4 hours on YouTube with a cheat code, couldn't do it. I mean, I'm
like you. Go ahead, sorry.
I'm a redneck, but I ain't that stupid, but I can follow directions.
Gina says, I worked in a seafood processing plant. They wouldn't let my female ass wear in the crabbing boat.
That's why I told her she needs to play the feminist card. If she was a black person, then that racist card right there. I bet you there's a bunch of men that would like to have a female on a crabbing boat. I'll be right back.
Okay. It's all right, Gina. You can random blab, but I'm about to get off here. Wait till he comes back and see. Then, if you guys want, we'll get Grant going live if he ain't already. Grant live. Check and see. And then once he goes live, you guys can go over there. I got some stuff to do, but I'll be back. I'll be on over there, hopefully, at least in the chat, if not on the panel. And we can all continue this conversation over there. Grant's a good dude, laid back just like us. Is he? Not yet. You want to mess him? Tell him to go.
He's on your fucking chat last time.
Grant, you still on here? Yeah, there you go. Grant, why don't you go live and let us know when you're live, and then we'll go ahead and have everybody go over there so I can get some stuff done and go on there for a little bit. But then I'm gonna get off and spend some time with the old lady. We're night owls to some point. We ain't no.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. I thought you were done.
I was gonna say we ain't no strung out outdoors a lot late night, but we late night.
I don't even know what happens in my streams.
You black out after 1 a.m.
Man, we went 9 hours the other night, probably over 9 hours. I got drunk at the end of the stream. We was at 8 hours, and Grant said we was kicked out. I didn't even know the stream stopped. I was just carrying on. Somehow I got on a 90s music kick, and I was reliving my childhood and having all kind of feelings and playing songs, trying to let everybody guess the artist and the name of the song. And Grant's down there like, dude, it stopped at 8 hours. So we restarted, and I picked up where I left off, and I checked my email the next day, and I had 31 emails from YouTube talking about copyright infringement or something. So I don't know what's going to happen. My channel might get shut down. I had 31 emails from them.
Well, I don't know if you get shut down. I think it's 3 strikes, but I don't know how the strikes work. I don't
either, but if there's 31 of them, that's going to equal 3 strikes somewhere.
But I think if you keep the video up, you know what I mean? I think that they're telling you if you keep this up, you have 31 strikes against you. Like, we're not letting you do that. But if you have it down, I don't think but then again, I don't think they allow you to have it up. So I don't know.
I'm going to be like, they're going to go back and rewatch my video. And I'm there like, fuck YouTube, man. I'm playing this shit.
If they don't like it, they can shut my channel down.
Yeah, I get carried away, dude.
That's why you need to make a separate channel just for the drinking games and stuff and lives. If they shut you down, you're not losing your main channel.
I enjoy doing the drinking games, but at the same time, I hate them. You know, it's good for watch time. I enjoy hanging out with y'all. It's something different. Kind of keeps people involved and interested. But at the same time, dude, I feel like maybe that stuff could be hurting me too, you know?
Well, I agree to a point. But at the same time, I ain't gonna lie to you, we're most of the time sober, so we watch you idiots be idiots. My favorite's been the dude from I don't remember his name now, with a cigarette. That cigarette was in his hand for so long, he never lit that dang thing. It just stood there. Like, he was so messed up that
he was messed up when he got there, man.
Yeah.
That was I think that was aerial views in history.
Yeah. That's what it was. But I like it. He's like, you guys said, hey, you can put your 2 fingers down. So he's like, listen, guys, I gotta be honest. I'm messed up. Like, I've been messed up for 3 days.
Oh, Lonesome Nada was a trip too. He was sitting in his truck with his dog somewhere in the dark.
With his fish whistle.
Yeah, he was after Sandy, wasn't he?
Oh my God.
Yeah, Grant, I think he was smoking Sherm, dude. That thing was burning slow. He was just like frozen time. He didn't know what was going on.
I told you. It's Grant.
I went and watched one of his live streams the other day, man, and he had a guest on his chat, and they had on aluminum tinfoil hats talking about UFOs and some crazy conspiracies that I get on the rabbit hole in the conspiracies, but these guys I wasn't even like, man, y'all are crazy.
Oh, yeah. Grant, did you go live yet? I know he's on here, but you know how he is. He's live on one and he's chatting on the other.
Yeah, send us an invite, Grant.
Well, I figured somebody can post the link once he's on there, and that way everybody knows. Oh, Grant, I'm waiting on you. I'm gonna get off here and do a couple things, then join yours. So I'm waiting for you to go live so that I can send everybody over. Oh, he says I'm going now. All right.
Right. What I was gonna say, everybody in the chat room, most of y'all are familiar to us. Some of y'all ain't. If y'all want to carry on, go hang out with us. Y'all click on Grant McIntosh, go ring his bell, get the notification for the live stream we're about to do over there, and y'all come hang out with us over there. Will I get a call if I'm in a chat, if I'm in a stream?
Will somebody ask you that?
No, I'm asking you, like, if he sends me an invite, will I be able to get the invite?
Should be able to switch you over. Well, if he, my main thing is once he's live, I'll put the link. What's up, Northwest and stuff? Joseph, we're all about to head over to Grant's here in a little bit. Grant's going to go live. Grant McIntosh, once he goes live, we'll post a link. Yeah. Even though he knows we're going over, everybody, for the heck of it, put FatMan sent me when you go over, just because he likes to say that it is. But we'll put the link in the description. Somebody will, and then head over there and just say FatMan sent me, just for the fun of it. And then Strung Out's probably going to go up on the panel, and then later on here I will. It says FatMan Raid. Don't nobody tell Grant. Oh, I lost my place with my thing. There it goes.
Grant is live. I'll post the link over here.
Looks like Blue Collar already did.
I'm a dumb hillbilly redneck. Y'all gotta work with me.
All right, so there's a link. Say FatMan sent you. Head over there, and we'll all see you over there. You see, yep, he's live. He said, "Can you hear me now?" So she's got him up on the phone. So everybody heading over to Grant. Let's continue to get together, and good job. He already has 10 watches, so most people have left.
I see you, Josh. Thanks for having me on, buddy. I'll see you over there.
Oh, thank you for coming up, buddy. Appreciate that. Have a good one.
You too.
Later.